it ain't interesting, it ain't any fun. That has been the best phrase to describe the 2026 summer regular season for the Cotuit Kettleers. Almost through 40 complete games in the final dance rest right here at Lowell Park. The Cats have their playoff future out of reach, and it comes down to one final scenario in order for the Kettleers to reach the postseason. For one final time here in the regular season, Brooke Killgore alongside Ervin and Carson Mercier. Guys, we can talk all we want about the game that was just before this. It was a loss to the Chatham Anglers not too long ago, but the standings, I would say, are definitely what's at reach. You need one win for the Cotuit Kettleers and one loss from the Wareham Gatemen to punch your ticket. We started with 8 scenarios this morning. We're down to 1, Liam.
Yeah, there's no other way to put it. This is the last ride of the regular season at Lowell Park, the last game for both teams, number 40. The ultimate finale at Lowell Park, and there's only one chance for the Cats to make the playoffs. I'm fired up. Fired up.
If you're not fired up for this game, get your heart checked, because you're not living, right? I mean, this is it. This is what it comes down to. Game 40, gotta win. Win or die. That's it. There's nothing else to be said about it. This team needs a win, and they need a loss from Wareham as well. The rest of the West sets up like this, Brooke.
Hyannis walks into the first place spot, clinching it yesterday with the Bourne loss. So they are first through and through, 21-18-0 with 42 points. Bourne still fighting for that second place spot. They're dancing a little close. Falmouth may be a little too out of reach to overtake them in second, but the first 3 that you see there on your screen are clinched. It's Wareham and Cotuit, and right now Wareham is up 2 points on the Kettleers. It's a do-or-die situation. We're here against the Bourne Braves, the second team that is listed there on that roster. The Kettleers and the Braves, in terms of Kettleers' favor, 0-3-1 against Bourne. They have the tie kind of earlier on in the season. Kettleers definitely wishing they had that one back now, but what do they have to do to get the first win of the season against these Braves?
I mean, the plan is pretty simple. The offense has been there yesterday, most hits, most runs on the summer. It could be your last game on the Cape. It could be your last game in a Kettleers uniform. You got some luck earlier this morning. There's a chance this game could have meant nothing after Wareham got up to a 2-0 start over Orleans, and now it's kind of in God's hands. You just got to play your game, play a beautiful Sunday night game in the Kettleers jersey.
Yeah, I mean, you think about it, right? This game that we're going to be playing right here at Lowell Park will probably be ending right around the time that Wareham's game is starting. So you got to forget about that, and you got to control what you can control. I mean, it's tough. It's tough not to think about what might happen later, but you can't. And you also got to remember this game's only 7 innings. Every doubleheader on the Cape today, only 7 innings. So you got to go. You don't have that 8th and 9th to try and tack on some runs. Got to get it done in 7, and no team that I feel more confident to get a win than this Kettleers squad.
So game 40 of the regular season, it'll be the last one if the Kettleers can clinch a postseason berth. They will continue on the stretch however long they head. The fate of the Kettleers in terms of defense will be handed over to Luke Smyers. We'll get to him in just a moment. There's a lot at stake here. The Chatham Anglers came into Cotuit today and took down the Cats 2-0. They started in the bottom of the third, so not a full complete game that you could play there. Today, Cats will face off against probably 11 innings of full-time game, so we'll have to see how they fare there. But pregame festivities are coming to an end shortly. We're about 10 minutes away from first pitch, and we had a couple of awards to give out before the game. That was really exciting. Chase Vandermeed wins Most Valuable Pitcher of the Year. Landon Beaver follows behind with Most Valuable Position Player last year. Last year, the position or the pitcher player award was split down the middle between Peyton Manka and Ryan Buckler. This year it just goes to 2 separate. Landon Beaver on an absolute heater this season. Very well deserving of that award across 31 games, 30 for 108. That's a 278 batting average, 7 doubles, 4 home runs, 18 RBI. You couldn't slow down the second-year Kettleer.
No, you really can't. Last 7 days he's posting an OPS over 1,100. He's got 4 extra base hits. 4 of his last 5 hits have gone for extra bases. Yeah, that guy right there. See him, number 18, Landon Beaver? Yeah, great player. And he's getting hot at the right time for this team.
I also don't think there's a player that wants to win and make the playoffs as much as Landon Beaver on this roster. Brooke, you and I talked to him yesterday. I mean, that was kind of just the story of how Landon Beaver has played this season. An attitude like no other. He's confident heading to the box every single time. And He punched out with the game on the line in the first game. So what? You got a chance to get a W today and end your season on a high, regardless of the outcome at Spillane Field.
Landon Beaver is taking over with this team, and he knows a thing or two about postseason clinching. He was a part of the Kettleers right when they finished at Falmouth and took away the third-place spot from the Commodores. They would walk all the way to the semifinals against Bourne in that frame in 2025. The most valuable pitcher goes to Chase Vandermeed. What a season he's had. He started off a little bit rocky, giving up a handful of earned runs here and there, and then since then he earned himself a West Division All-Star spot for his stat line, Liam.
Yeah, and I hate to go back to what a guy that Chase Vandermeed is, but he is just the most stand-up human being I think I've ever talked to in my life. And, hey, he's even a better ball player on the diamond. He's got the submarine delivery. It was kind of funky heading into the summer. I think still trying to tune up his release point. But 2-0 on the summer, 1.76 ERA. He's punched out 27 hitters in 15 and a third innings pitch. Pretty wild stuff from the righty.
That's up there with the team lead, right, from guys that have been here, all summer. Tyler Mercier with 34, but he's thrown 24 innings. So, yeah, it's just been impressive to see what Vandermeed has been able to do, getting an opportunity to get some innings, and he's making the most of it, really. This kid is going to be special. Remember the name, Chase Vandermeed. Remember it.
All right, well, after we've gone through some awards, we'll kick things over to our national anthem. We'll catch you in a little bit once it's done.
Theater and has sung in many productions in the past. She's thankful for her family and her voice teacher, John Murrell. Ladies and gentlemen, Violet Hellstrom with our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, when so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
A beautiful national rendition concludes the pregame festivities. We'll have a ceremonial first pitch to get things going. Catcher Tyler Bellin will put that one away. We're only a couple minutes ahead of first pitch. There's a Bourne Braves lineup looking to put an L in the category against the Cotuit Kettleers here today for Game 40 on this Sunday night. Liam, why don't you walk us through it?
Yeah, it's a pretty solid lineup 1 through 9, despite the team losing 6 games in a row. Justin Osterhaus to lead things off. He'll play right field. Riker Waite returning from Team USA with Hogan Denny, the shortstop. Matt Bolton, team high 3 homers in the lineup today in center field. Max Farrell behind Tim in left field. Gabriel Milano at first base. He's a new guy, hasn't seen the Kets, nor has Farrell. Ryan Pukatowski, the DH, 0 homers on the summer. Austin Hawk behind Tim at third base. Made his debut right here at Lowell Park. Elliot Medlock The second baseman will hit 8th, and Bryce a step, the catcher. 5 righties, 3 lefties, and a switch hitter for Bourne.
Well, it's a really new look lineup for typically Scott Landers today, Ed Blankmeyer. But, yeah, 4 of these guys have played fewer than 10 games this summer. And it's a lineup that's lost 2 of its best players, Blake Schaff, Andrew Costello, both for different reasons, no longer with the team, and that's been a big reason as to why the Braves have kind of limped into the playoffs. But they've got a chance to, well, knock off the Kets, and they've already locked up the 2nd seed, so this game doesn't mean much. But still some good bats in this lineup for the Kets, or pardon, for the Braves.
We'll have to see how the Braves can hold out. Trotting out from the bullpen right now is the right-handed pitcher for the, or left-handed pitcher, excuse me, for the Cotuit Kettleers, Luke Smyers. We'll get you a couple more details on him when he's taking a few more warm-up pitches. Guys, we talk about the success of Landon Beaver, and he could easily be the player to watch in this game, but are there 2 players that you both are looking at individually to shine in today's matchup?
I'm going with my guy, Sam Christensen. I think that he has been one of the bright spots of this past week for the Kets. It was a struggle to finish out this year, and Christensen was a great late addition. He hit his first homer of the summer last night at McKeon Park to dead away center field. I talked to him earlier today, and just a bright guy. He's ready to play baseball. He wants to win today. He said before today, hey, why not let us get 2 and try to find a way into the playoff spot? Well, now you got 1 for all the marbles tonight. Christensen hitting 222, 6 RBIs, a homer, 11th game. Give me Sam.
Give me Tito Kiefer out of the number 9 spot. Set the lineup for the top, right? Get him on and get Landon Beaver up with runners on. That's going to be my key. Tito Kiefer had a base hit yesterday, a nice line drive over the second baseman's head. It was a great swing for Tito. He slides back to the second base spot today. That's going to be my guy to watch for this ball game. Game 40, guys. Game 40.
Can you believe it? We're this far down the stretch, and it's incredible to think that Liam and I were doing 2 preseason games, and then Carson joined the mix, and we kicked off the regular season on June 13th against Wareham, a team that's looking to knock the Kettleers out of the way. That was a 5-0 shutout against the Gatemen almost 2 months ago, which is insane to think about. Starting players are in an interesting circle on the way. Hogan Denny doing some sort of pregame ritual. He's tweaking the hips back and forth, hood over the head, sunglasses on as well. He's getting the guys fired up, and that's exactly what you need right now. You saw Bourne jumping up and down first base side, getting themselves hyped up. They really don't have too much to play for right now. They're pretty locked into that second place slot. A lot of handstands, a lot of piggyback riding, things going on. It's the energy that needs to come in this game for Cotuit.
Hey, playing spoiler is pretty fun, and that's what Bourne is going to try and do. Cats playing for their lives, though.
Yeah, but I also think at the same time, you've lost 6 straight. You don't want to go into the playoffs losing 7 in a row and not have a win under your belt in about a week and a half. So I think this does mean something to Bourne. Despite them throwing some guys in the lineup that are new, trying to find their footing before the playoffs, Bourne would like a win. They'd enjoy a win. And, Brooke, you were there last year. I mean, Bourne knocked Cotuit out of the playoffs last season, won the championship. Be a pretty good start for them to do that again, knock them out of the regular season, and clinch their berth in the 2nd spot of the West.
Well, they'll have to do it against the lefty on the mound. Number 44, Luke Smyers out of Alabama, the 6'3", 205 southpaw, looks to keep the Bourne Braves at bay, Carson.
Give me Alabama, and Luke Smyers is going to take the ball. Guys, 1-1 record, 8.44 ERA, 12 strikeouts, 10 innings pitched. Last time against Hyannis, 3 1/3. 3 hits for him, 2 earned runs, struck out 3. I'd expect him to be able to go 3 or 4 in this game, but I'd also expect him to have a short leash, right? This is a must-win game. If it gets dicey early, everyone in that bullpen better be ready to go. And I think he knows that. I think he's going to be cool, calm, collected. He's working with his buddy Will Platner, the Bama battery, and he should be good.
Well, we'll have to see how they fare. We'll go through your umpires real quick just so you know. Calling balls and strikes, Will Bowers behind the dish, Noah Hobart along first base, Jake Brichta at third. It'll be an interesting game to see how this fares. It'll be down to those exact calls that Will Bowers will have to make. It was down to the wire against Hyannis. A couple of strikes and ball opportunities that may not have gone Cotuit's way. And it's a chance here to see how it will play. But all is fair, and baseball in war, to say the least. We're getting set for the first pitch of Game 40 here in the 2026 regular season. The Kettleers fighting in their last hope opportunity. Luke Smyers up on the mound, faces off against Justin Osterhaus. Lefty on lefty matchup for the southpaw on the mound. The knee up in delivery, here it comes. Bounced up, a couple of hops to get into the glove of J.J. Moran, who will turn the play for a nice 6-3 to start the game. It's a 4:32 first pitch for the Cotuit Kettleers, and there's already an out on the board.
Good start.
Yeah, that'll
Very
play.
good start. JJ playing off the bag. Aguayo deep in the hole. Be a nice start for a 1-2-3. Luke Smyers.
Luke Smyers on the first pitch. He tosses, will face off against the big hitter, Riker Waite, the shortstop out of Vanderbilt. One out on the board, top of the first inning. Downstairs, it'll be strike one.
A little extra from Smyers. 93 from the southpaw. Very nice.
Emphasis is all you need in a must-win game. Smyers with the 0-1 count ahead. The delivery going, swinging, comes up empty is Riker Waite. It's an 0-2 count. 2 home runs on the season, 10 games for Waite. He's coming back after a quick stint off the Bourne Braves roster. It's a 241 batting average. The dish. This one he connects with, and J.J. Moran once again looking to turn around a 5-3, and he does. Connects with the first baseman, Drew Ray Pepe, for the second out, first out of his career at first base.
Yeah. Interesting to note is that Game 40 could be the last one for Cotuit this season. For the pitchers, this might be their last appearance until the spring, right? So Smyers is bringing some good stuff. Been consistently 90 to 91 this season. His first start of the summer, he's 93, 94. Pumping.
Matt Bolton takes to the box, another lefty-on-lefty matchup. Flashing bunt, it'll bounce off into foul territory. It's an 0-1 count. Your defensive alignment backing up Luke Smyers from left to right. Hogan Denny in left, Landon Beaver in center, Sam Christensen in right. Your infield, J.J. Moran at third, Aiden Aguayo at short, Tito Kiefer at second, Drew Ray Pepe at first. Smyers tosses again. It's on the outside half, ball one.
Really interesting to see Matt Bolton squaring a bunt. He's hit 3 homers in his last 5 games. 6 for his last 15. Tearing the cover off the baseball, him and Landon Beaver.
The 1-1 count. Drifts way outside. Not an inch of wind could have backed that ball. It was 81 off the arm of Smyers as it drifts towards the left. It'll be a 2-1 count. Your battery, like Liam mentioned pregame, Will Plattner, also a part of the Crimson Tide. Smyers to Plattner. We'll do it again. Bounced off foul territory, drifting towards the first base dugout, which houses the Bourne Braves. Cotuit is in the third base dugout. 2s across the board, 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes here in the top of the first. Smyers dances around. Matt Bolton awaits his next pitch. The toss-up. On the outside half, says home blue Will Bowers. It's a full count situation, the first of this game. Kettleers had a couple of those yesterday when it came to the pitching staff. There was a concerning amount of walks that would advance off of 3 balls in the count. 3-2. Outside, it'll bounce out of the glove of Will Plattner, no need. It was the 4th ball off the arm of Luke Smyers, and with the first walk and a free pass of the game, Matt Bolton survives.
2-out walk, not ideal, especially after you were ahead 2-2, but better than a homer to start things off. Now you got a new guy coming up. 1 pitch away.
Max Farrell, the left fielder out of SDSU, in his 3rd game wearing a Bourne Braves jersey. 3 for 7 on the young appearance, 429 batting average. He has a strikeout to his name. First pitch Goes down low, tries to wrap around, unsuccessful. It's an 0-1 count. Max Farrell facing off what could have been an SDSU matchup. Dawson Santana was in the lineup today. Saw him in the game against Chatham, giving him a break. 0-1. Wrapping around it again. Make it an 0-2 count. Luke Smyers with another opportunity to put out the third out of this game, or this inning, excuse me. He's got a runner on first. Do everything you can to strand him here. Farrell awaits the dish. Here it comes. This one almost clipping the back leg of Farrell, and getting up and running forward is Matt Bolton. They'll try to apply the tag. It is not in time. That was a great advance for Matt Bolton.
Yeah, he is aggressive on that one. Not going on the pitch, but sees ball in the dirt, sees Plattner kind of not really sure where it is, takes off, takes the extra base. That's big. Now a hit. Scores a run, gives Bourne the lead.
Matt Bolton with his 5th stolen bag of the season. Knee up and delivery on the outside edge. Ball 1, or ball 2, excuse me. So Max Farrell dancing with an even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Smyers doing everything he can to minimize the damage early. Kettleers have struggled when it comes to lead exchanges, especially off the walk. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one down to low again. They will call that a strike. A complimentary throw over to first. Will Plattner helps secure the 3rd out here in the top of the 1st inning. It's Bravos, it's Ketts. We're going to head to the Kettleers bats when we come back on the Ketts Digital Network.
A Generac generator from RCA delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Hey Ketts fans, this is outfielder Isaac Sturgis. You're listening to the Kettleers Baseball on Cape Cod League TV.
We've completed the top of the 1st here at Lowell Park, and it's the Kettleers' turn to show off some of the lumber. Head coach Rob Cooper pencils in a new lineup. Carson, let's walk us through.
Well, it's pretty similar to yesterday's lineup in that 15-run game against Hyannis, right? Landon Beaver leads it off. He is in center field. Yeah, good for you, Landon. Hogan Denny's in left. He had a big day yesterday as well. Both those guys, 3 extra base hits. Very good. Sam Christensen's in right. J.J. Moran cleans up. He's at 3rd. Aiden Aguayo bats 5th. He's the shortstop. Plattner he's catching. He bats 6th. Jesse DiMaggio is the DH. Drew Repepi is at first base for the first time as a Ket. And then Tito Keeper rounds it out. He's at second base going up against Cameron Seagraves.
Yeah, unfortunately for the Kets, facing a guy with Omaha experience, the UNC Tar Heel 2-0 on the year this spring at North Carolina, 6.91 ERA. This summer so far, he's appeared in 5 games, 1-0 on the summer, 1.29 ERA, 7 strikeouts in 7 innings pitched. Interested to see the length that he's given, considering he's a big-time arm. Probably going to think about using him in relief. We'll have to see.
Kettleers will try and fight through with the first 3 due up. It's Landon Beaver, Hogan Denny, and Sam Christensen. The first 3 to face off against the right-handed pitcher out of UNC. Seagraves awaits on the mound, a righty-lefty matchup. Landon Beaver in the leadoff spot. Back-to-back games with the number 1 etched. First pitch, Beaver goes swinging. Down low in the dirt, it'll remain there. It's an 0-1 count. We'll go through the quick defensive measures. Beaver can expect to face off in his first at-bat. Max Farrell in left, Matt Bolton in center, Justin Osterhaus in right. Second pitch coming down the way. It'll drift by the foot of Beaver. It's a 1-1 count. Your infield, Austin Hawk at third, Riker Wade at short, Elliot Medlock at second, Gabriel Milano at first, and the battery, Bryce is Step, and the guy on the mound, Cameron Seagraves. 1-1 count for Beaver. He awaits this one way on the outside half, bouncing in front of the left knee of his Step. Will roll into the dirt. Retrieving a new ball will be home blue Will Bowers. And Cameron Seagraves resets. 2-1 count. Mostly cloudy skies here at Lowell Park. Beaver whiffs the bat back and forth and anticipates. Swings this one into the glove of the first baseman, Gabriel Milano. He'll step on the bag unassisted, and the first out is recorded in this half inning.
Yesterday, a story of the day was getting ahead offensively to start. Landon Beaver, first pitch, drove it over the right field fence, and I think, especially in 7 innings today, Kets have got to get on the board first.
It's like a sprint, right? 9 innings feels more like a marathon. 7, that's a sprint.
It'll blow by fast here at Lowell Park today. Hogan Denny steps into the box. He'll face off the first pitch, hammers this one up high and away, but it will drop right into the glove of the center fielder, Matt Bolton. Hogan Denny tries to land a Beaver first pitch approach. Doesn't go his way. 2 up, 2 down.
That's barrel. Good swing by Hogan Denny sometimes to get baseballed. Got it on the screws. Had 3 of those guys yesterday. And this time, unfortunate. 2 up, 2 down.
Sam Christensen follows alongside. The first 3 due up are the exact same order as yesterday's matchup against Hyannis. Christensen, the right fielder in today's game. Angles the bat and awaits. Down the stretch and over the top approach for strike 1. Cameron Seagraves fighting through and trying to put up a scoreless 1-2-3. It's an 0-1 count, 2 outs on the board in the bottom of the first inning. Knee up and toss. Christensen gets a good attempt, but it'll drag into foul territory. Make that an 0-2 count for the right fielder. Christensen, a late addition in his 11th game of the season with the Kettleers. He's 8 for 36, make that 2.22 batting average. He awaits the 0-2. Breaking ball upstairs, almost past the glove of his Step. It'll be ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes in the count for Christensen. 2 doubles, a triple, a home run, 6 RBI. What can't Christensen do? The 1-2 down the mound. Bouncing way up over the head of his Step. Got some good airtime on that pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Christensen fights to stay alive with a new count. Fighting back from 0-2, evening things up. Christensen awaits the next pitch. This one down low in the dirt again. Make that a full count for Christensen. Fighting to stay alive, bouncing back in Christensen fashion. Could have your first Ket on base in a matter of a pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The delivery. This one hopping over the top of the mound, running in is the shortstop, Riker Wade. Will he glove it in time? No, Sam Christensen is safe. The wheels on number 21 outrun the throw velocity of Riker Wade. He cannot connect with his first baseman, Gabriel Milano, in time, and there's a runner aboard.
Yeah, this is a soft chopper off the bat of Christensen. That's what you're trying to do with 2 strikes, right? Just get the ball in play, the infield in the away overshift. Austin Hawk, the third baseman there, making the play, but a little bit late. Had a little bit of a bobble on it.
Riker Wade not fully sure he had control over that ball the first time he gloved it up. Allows Christensen to advance the first pitch to J.J. Moran in the box. This one will bounce off the glove. Christensen on the advance. He'll take a full opportunity off the pass ball.
Probably should have had that one. It was high, it was tight, but 390 feet, just like we saw. This is a carbon copy of the top of the first inning. 2-out base runner, wild pitch, stolen base, pass ball, I guess. Either way, runner in scoring position for JJ, who's been hot.
JJ awaits the pitch. Popped up high over the heads of the infield, running in and calling everyone else off as the first baseman, Milano, will dance underneath with the sun in his eyes. And there you go. The bottom of the first inning is complete. No Kettleers will make it close to home plate. A runner is stranded in Sam Christensen. And we'll head to the second inning when we come back on Cape Fleet TV.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Back for a second inning of work, the left-handed pitcher Luke Smyers takes back to the mound and will face off against the middle of the order of the Bourne Braves. Gabriel Milano, Ryan Pikatowski, and Austin Hawk will be the three due up to face off against the Southpaw. And Rob Cooper entrusting Luke Smyers to go out there in what is his first start of the season. Hey, he's flashing us a peace sign. Coach Coop, hope you're having a good day so far. He's been instrumental in motivating this team to get to the point where they are this season. Luke Smyers back for another inning of work. Milano in the box. The first pitch swung on down low in the dirt. It'll be strike one.
Yeah, what an interesting first season it's been for head coach Rob Cooper. His boys 12-25-2, still a chance to find the playoffs.
Yep, and delivery. Trying to wrap around, sending that to the bat boy cage instead is Milano. No balls, 2 strikes. Kettleers have been prolific when it comes to seeing postseason time. Haven't missed in 10 years. Spires wants to help advance that as much as possible right here. The 0-2 count. Breaking ball action popped up high towards right field. Sam Christensen will dance underneath it. He'll put the glove up, and it's an easy put away for the right fielder.
Like what I'm seeing out of Luke so far. Nice breaking ball working. Doing a little too much over the plate for Milano, so doesn't get the punch out, but so what? Still got one down in the top of the second.
5 batters, 5 first pitch strikes. He's living ahead. Good place to be.
Kick and toss. Pikatowski, the designated hitter on a South Carolina Sumter. He's in his 4th game in a Bravos jersey, 1 for 11, batting .091 on the season. No walks yet. Minimize that here. Swing on the second pitch he sees. It's a 1-1 count. A lot of late additions for both programs. That's kind of the case around the league. Have a couple guys poached to the MLB draft. Some guys ready to head home after a long spring season, coming to play a couple Cape games. Team USA is also a factor in that. So 1-1 count. Downstairs, it'll be a 1-2. Pikatowski.
That was gross. Backdoor breaker. Nice command of it for Smyers. Now you're way ahead again. Go back to it. Bury it. Get him to swing over the top of it.
Smyers agrees with the pitch. Coming down the way now. Firing on, it'll roll into foul territory. Dancing close to the bag was the swing off of Pikatowski. J.J. Moran ready to cover at a moment's notice.
Going to the changeup that time. Pikatowski wanted fastball. Got the combio.
Smyers with 1 out on the board. Looks and delivers. This one looking to see if it clipped him, and it didn't. But it'll be strike 3 anyways. The second punch out of the day for the southpaw on the mound.
Buried it. Very nice. Got the check swing. Kotowski, 7 Ks, 12 at-bats. Ouch back.
Luke Smyers, referred to by his head coach Rob Vaughn as a young budding star. Told has that knack for thriving under the big lights as the first pitch comes in. Nicely put away. It's an 0-1 count.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't get a start earlier. 2 starts at Bama in the midweek fashion this year, this spring with the Crimson Tide. Looks pretty solid.
0-1 count on the outside edge. Home blue Will Bowers will not break in. It'll be a 1-1 count. It was interesting to see a lot of guys getting promoted. Ryan Buckler having a good amount of starts for the Kettleers last year, dabbling with a couple at FAU. Give Mason Holloway a start in quotations. This ball drifts way inside. Good amount of movement on the breaking. 2-1 count. That's been kind of the case. You lose most of your true starters. Tyler Brashear is one of the few left after a couple of departures. Adam McKelvey, Jacob Burnham. Gotta find guys to promote. Deliver. This one drifting way into foul territory. It's up high in the sky as well, but it will not count. Will remain 2-2 for Austin Hawk. And it's guys stepping up in crucial moments like this, right? Wrote Mason Holloway a bone earlier. You have Landon Dahl as another one of those true starters playing yesterday. Now it's Luke Smyers' turn. Grilled down the left field line. It'll roll foul again. This is one of those at-bats that the Ket's arms are used to seeing. Multi-pitch at-bat. How will Luke Smyers handle it? This will be the 6th pitch between Hawk and Smyers. The battle continues here. Down low in the dirt, and he got him. Ring him up, Smyers, putting away his 3rd batter on the strikeout. Down low in the dirt. It's been a successful top 2 innings for the Kettleers. Can the bats respond? We'll come to you live at the bottom of the 2nd on the Kets Digital Network.
A Generac generator from RCA delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Kettleers Baseball is brought to you in part by Mid-Cape Oral Surgeons, the maxillofacial surgery and dental implant center of South Yarmouth. Doctors Theoritis, Meyer, and Sarah Pack are the Cape's leading experts on oral biopsies, wisdom teeth extractions, and dental implant reconstructive surgery. Call 508-398-6055 to schedule an appointment. We thank Mid-Cape Oral Surgeons for their support of the Kettleers.
Kets fans, this is Chase Vandermeed, right-handed pitcher from Notre Dame, and we're grateful for all your support this summer. Let's get back to the ballpark on Cape League TV.
Game 40 on the brink of finishing up. The Kettleers entering the bottom of the 2nd inning. Look at that crowd, guys. It's nice to see Kettleers faithful showing up and showing out. Estimates, maybe 2,000 people here today. They're filling both grandstands. There's people littered all along center field. It's insane to think that there are this many people that fit into this village, too.
I think it's one of the things you don't appreciate until it's game 40, right? Very solid attendance from Cotuit today.
Outside corner to Aiden Aguayo. Makes him drop the bat, but not enough to bend. It'll be a 1-0 count to the shortstop out of UCLA. Cameron Seagraves returns for a 2nd outing of work. Interesting turnaround. Aiden Aguayo fires this one right into the glove of the shortstop, Riker Await. It'll be a 6 unassisted Aiden Aguayo survives only 2 pitches, and he's down.
Need some offense right about now, right? Do or die game. Braves don't have a lot to play for. Hard hit ball off the end of the bat from Aguayo. Now it's Plattner's turn.
Catcher in today's game, also out of Bama. You could hear him taking every pitch from Luke Smyers, that nice Bama battery. In his 17th game of the season, he steps up to bat, looking for first hit or second hit of the game. Swings on the first pitch he sees. Go down with a strike on the board. Sam Christensen had that nice single and was able to advance to second off the passed ball. Kettleers need more than just hits right now. Put up 15 in yesterday's game. They were able to match the hit total with runs. The 0-1 count to Plattner. Again on the outside corner. Crossing the body of the catcher, Bryce's step. Be 1-1. 1 out on the board in the bottom of the second inning. Kettleers in a do-or-die situation here today. The toss, Plattner, it bounces off the left knee, nonchalantly takes the hit batter approach. He'll toss all the batting gear off to the bat boys, and he'll head on over to first.
Another base runner. Take him how you can get him. And yeah, hit by pitch, puts a runner on. Out we go. And Jesse's been swinging a hot bat, hitting everything hard. These last couple of games, digging in. Frustrated with his performance earlier today. He's looking to bounce back, drive one to right center field. Cash in a run, get the Kets on the board first.
Jesse DiMaggio had a home run against the Falmouth Commodores on the 31st of July. Downstairs low in the zone, it'll be strike 1. Maggio 2 home runs on the season, 3 doubles across 22 games of play. He's entering his 23rd. 11 RBI. He's only walked 3 times this season. The up and toss on the outside corner, but DiMaggio is fooled. It'll be an 0-2 count so far for the designated hitter at a DBU. Kettleers desperately need a win here today and a Wareham loss to clinch their spot in the playoffs. It'll be an 0-2 count. Maggio, 1-2 hopper into the glove of the shortstop. He'll step on the bag unassisted, and that will put an end to the bottom of the second. A double play to kill off a couple of Kettleers, and we'll flip the scorebook back over to the bottom of the order for the Bourne Braves when we come back.
A Generac generator from RCA delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Kettleers Baseball is brought to you in part by Mid-Cape Oral Surgeons, the Maxillofacial Surgery and Dental Implant Center of South Yarmouth. Doctors Theoritis, Meyer, and Sarah Pack are the Cape's leading experts on oral biopsies, wisdom teeth extractions, and dental implant reconstructive surgery. Call 508-398-6055 to schedule an appointment. We thank Mid-Cape Oral Surgeons for their support of the Kettleers.
Kets fans, this is Chase Vandermeed, right-handed pitcher from Notre Dame, and we're grateful for all your support this summer. Let's get back to the ballpark on Cape League TV.
Well, the Bourne Braves offense going into the top of the third hasn't been able to really touch Smyers outside of a walk. Forced off a full count by Matt Bolton back in the first. He's put up 3 punches on the day against the Bravos, and he returns for the third inning, continuing to look to minimize the damage.
He's been great. He's been absolutely great in this ball game. And already 3 strikeouts. Hasn't even worked through the order a full time. Living ahead, right? Every batter, first pitch strike. That's 7 so far. Good for you, Luke Smyers. Keep that up. Love to see that.
It's been an impressive performance, and the Cats desperately need that kind of defense right now. We'll face off against 8, 9, and 1. Elliott Medlock, Bryce Estep, and we'll turn things over to the top of the order, Justin Osterhaus, for the 3 batters due up. Number 33, Elliott Medlock, in his 11th game as a Bravo, the second baseman out of Ryder. They'll face off against the lefty here. First pitch on the outside corner, drawing the crossbody save, is the glove of Will Plattner. Cloudy, overcast skies, the wind blowing out towards right field. Myers keeping up, downstairs in the dirt, swinging. Will be the bat of Elliott Medlock for strike 1. It's a 1-1 count.
You see how much run that thing has? Oh my goodness, 89 miles an hour. With that much movement, changing lanes like that, I mean, that's illegal. Gets you arrested going that fast.
The 1-1. Stairs almost clips the elbow of Medlock. He'll survive, though. It's a 2-1 count.
When you get swings like that on fastballs that far out of the zone. Ugh. Ugh.
Game 40 of the regular season for both teams. Cotuit with a 12-25-2 record. Swinging on the fourth pitch, he'll see. Can't turn it around. It'll be strike 2. Kettleers not in control of their own destiny right now. But a win against Bourne, the first win of the season against the Bravos, would definitely help here.
Been 3 one-run games. All have gone in favor of the Braves. A tie mixed in there, 0-3-1 on the summer.
The 2-2 pitch. Myers breaking ball action, loops it in, and he rings up another Bravo. Say goodbye to the batter's box, Elliott Medlock. It's the 4th punchy of the day for the Southpaw.
Back-to-back-to-back strikeouts for Smyers. Caught him looking on the outside corner.
This is great. Must-win baseball game. You need your starter to give you this, right? This is firing me up. Ready to run through a brick wall right now, Luke.
Myers on his 35th pitch. This one hammered out towards left center field. Will it get by Landon Beaver? It will. Dropping in for a base hit. And Carson, there goes your no-hitter.
Yeah, so what, though? It's a single. So what? Been pitching so effectively. 4 strikeouts already, missing barrels. Who cares? Luke, you're good enough to get a ground ball. 6-4-3 double play. Maybe 4-6-3 with the lefty. Yeah, I like that more. 4-6-3. Double play right here. Roll it up.
A runner aboard on first after Bryce's steps singles on the first pitch he sees. Luke Myers with the kick and delivery breaking ball right down the zone. Call that strike 1 for Justin Osterhaus. We've returned to the top of the order here at Lowell Park. Osterhaus, the right fielder out of Bama. It's Crimson Tide on Crimson Tide. The 0-1. Outside, way outside. It'll be a wild pitch off the arm of Luke Myers. Running safely over off the WP. Bryce's step makes it to second and a runner in scoring position.
Oh, man. A misfire right there. They say, what's that word? It starts with a Y, ends in ip. That's what that was. So what? Flush it. Just a ball. Now you have an opportunity to win your ones.
Ones across the board. Follows suit for Luke Myers. He'll kick and deliver. This one by the left foot. Good defensive stop by Will Plattner. Can't let any more go past you. It's been an issue for the Kettleers a lot this summer when it comes to pitching. It's their 46th wild pitch of the summer. The up and toss. Did he go around? They'll appeal to the third base blue. Jake Brichta says he did not. Or he did, excuse me. It's kind of a late call. 2 balls, 2 strikes, though. Or resume play. Justin Osterhaus has 2 strikes on the board. 1 out. To follow suit, a runner in scoring position. Luke Myers fires. Combo in the dirt, another block by Will Plattner, and that will make it a full count.
I think the breaking ball has been his best pitch all day. Throw it in the zone. have the chance to get a rollover, a punch out.
3-2 payoff pitch. Did he swing enough around it? Will Plattner has to pop up and make the throw over to first. Drew Ray Pepe is in time. There's a question if that was a dropped strike 3. It doesn't matter. The toss is on over. Another batter is gone, and that sets up Riker Waite.
That was in the right-handed batter's box. That was never a strike, never close. Luke Smyers, you're gross, man. Disgusting. Strikeout number 5. Leave that runner on second base. Let's go. Great hitter coming up. This is a good battle right here. Look at this.
Shortstop out of Vandy to take on the Bama pitcher. This pitch way inside, almost brushing the shoulder of Riker Waite for ball 1.
Your plate. Your plate right here, Luke.
Smyers with a chance to hang another 0 on the day. Look back over to second, make the decision to go forward. This one chopped out towards left center, and it will drop in front of Landon Beaver. The run comes home to score in time. It's 1-0 Bourne Braves. It's an RBI single for Riker Waite.
And that wild pitch comes back to bite you. It's unfortunate. Single from the 9-man Bryce's step. He comes home to score. It's okay. Got to score 1 to win anyway. So what? Changes nothing. Keep working. Keep going to work.
Kettleers with a 1-0 deficit in the top of the 3rd inning. Luke Smyers has to battle against Matt Bolton in the box. First pitch goes off his back, just above the 2-8 numbering on the jersey. Another hit batter situation in this game, the first of the day for Luke Smyers, and now there's 2 runners aboard.
Yeah, got to reset if you're Smyers. Give up the single to score a run. So what? It's not a big deal. Your offense has the capability to put on quite a few. Haven't shown it yet today, but last thing you can do is get out of control with your command, and now I think this is a great mound visit. Coach Curtin comes out. Been doing this all season long. Really good at controlling the pace of arms. Former Bourne Braves pitching coach heads out and talks to his guy.
I like this decision too. You see a little bit of a misstep, a little bit of maybe kind of suspense coming off of the wild pitch turned into a run. You give up an RBI single, a hit by pitch on the next pitch to follow. Take a second to breathe out there on the mound, get yourself together. And we don't see any action going on in the bullpen, but Luke Smyers, like you said, Liam, probably does have a bit of a tight leash on top of him. This isn't a game that you can let get away from you at any point today.
Yeah, and I wonder what the bullpen approach is going to be, because obviously this is must win. Still waiting on the outcome at Wareham. That game's going to start shortly-ish, but you threw quite a few arms. A doubleheader on Friday, yesterday, a game in which you had to go to your bullpen maybe a little more than you thought you might have to. So we'll see.
See how well Luke Smyers holds up, but he's got it in him. 2 outs on the board. Faces off against Max Farrell. The first pitch tries to wrap around. It'll land in the dirt instead. It's an 0-1 count for the left fielder. Smyers with 2 runners aboard here in the top of the 3rd inning. It's an 0-1 count to Farrell. 2 outs on the board. Minimize it here. Breaking ball action. That curve was disgusting off the arm of Luke Smyers. Fully drifting out to the right before cutting back in. That's an 0-2 count. Max Farrell has already punched out once today. He's got 2 on the season in his 3rd game of appearance. The toss, going fishing again. There you have it, Luke Smyers. If it doesn't work the first couple of times, just punch him out anyway. Luke Smyers adds another K to round off, stranding 2 runners on, but not before giving up the first run of this game. We'll see you in the bottom of the 3rd in just a bit on Cape League TV.
A Generac generator from RCA delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Well, it's the last day of the regular season, and you expect a lot of guys to get their flowers like Landon Beaver and Chase Vandermeed did earlier today for their tenure and their great success that they've had in the Kettleers jersey. But how about two guys that have kind of come in later on in the stretch? I'm talking about Tito Kiefer and Drew Ray Pepe, both of them with barely more than 5 games under their belt combined together. They've had such a good stretch, and they're working together at the first and second spot.
Yeah, Drew Ray Pepe and Tito Kiefer, these guys, bottom of the order, are going to be big, right? Want to set the order for the top. You've seen some good at-bats by both Repepi and Kiefer. Kiefer with a base hit yesterday. They're going to get the first look at the new guy, Colton Starling, out of Western Carolina.
Colton Starling steps up in relief for Cameron Seagraves, who finishes with 2 innings on the day, a hit, and zeros across the board. No walks, no Ks, no runs given up. He'll finish the day with a 1 ERA on the stretch. So Colton Starling, the righty, 5'11", 205 pounds out of Western Carolina. So far with the Braves, he's only had 1 game. And across 1 inning of work, he's thrown 10 pitches, and that's about all we can say on his stat line. Going to be interesting to see. They're going to throw as many guys as they can just to test them out and see how they do on this season. There's also a defensive replacement behind the dish. I'll give you that information. You know a little bit more. That's Cam Papetti. Ooh, so Ray Pepe, Cam Papetti. It's a lot of rhyming. Have to see how they do against each other here. First pitch from Starling, it's a broken bat off Ray Pepe, and it won't matter. It'll fly right into the glove of the shortstop, Riker Waite, and there's already 1 out on the board.
Drew Repepi getting aggressive, going after the first pitch. And this time to no success. Still looking for his first hit as a cat. And not going to get it this time. But, hey, I chose this guy, Tito. I need Tito to come up big, get the top of the order up with the runner on.
Tito Kiefer closes out Rob Cooper's batting order on the day. First pitch he sees, it's got a little bit of spin coming down the way. It's an 0-1 count for Tito. Second baseman, who was an all-star in the Perfect Game Collegiate Baseball League. Earned his flowers there, got the invite for his soon-to-be head coach Rob Cooper. This one takes it off the batting helmet like a champ. He'll trot over to first. It's the 3rd hit by pitch in today's game.
Second for the Kets. This one with 1 out, just as the last. Hey, I'll take that. He will too. That's 90 feet. It didn't hurt that bad. Use your head, kid. Nice, Tito. All right. Now, runner on for this guy. Very nice.
Colton Starling will face off against the top of the order in Landon Beaver. Beaver set up nicely. Oh, quick pop out to the shortstop by Drew Ray Pepe. Tito Kiefer finds himself at first after 2 pitches. Landon Beaver is a dangerous bat to dance around with. Starling has his work cut out for him. First pitch delivery fouled back towards the fence. Will be an 0-1 count to kick things off for Beaver.
Yeah, he can hit the first pitch of an at-bat out. We saw that last night. Hyannis, national TV, regional TV. Still, point stands.
An 0-1 count to Beav. Most valuable position player awaits. Downstairs in the dirt, almost through the 5-hole of the new catcher, Cam Papetti. In replacement of Bryce's step. Smart decision. Want to save your catchers as best as you can, rotate them around. It's a 1-1 count. 1 out on the board for Bourne to work with. Kick and delivery to Beaver. Will wrap around enough. That will be a strike call made by home blue himself, Will Bowers.
So This will be interesting to see because I think Bourne's approach for the rest of the day in just 7 innings is to throw out there as many arms as possible, try to get some new guys some work. So got to get yours when you can in an inning.
Beaver, an attempt to foul. It'll tip off what looks like the right foot. He'll walk out of the box, reset. Just protector on the calf. And it'll be a 1-2 count. It will remain.
But to that point, sometimes it's difficult. You get used to an arm, time up an arm, and all of a sudden, no longer in your next at-bat. A lot of adjustment today at the plate for Ket's hitters.
Tito Kiefer remains at first. Landon Beaver with a chance here. Watch this one blast by. It'll even things out 2-2. Good take from Beav in the box. Definitely a faster start for him today. Ian, as he said, grinded his gears a little bit. How long it took for the first pitch to come his way that he just had to send it over the fence to retaliate. The 2-2. Downstairs, Beaver survives. It's a full count situation. Tito Kiefer had a healthy lead, trying to make a good jump and maybe attempt what would be his first stolen base of the season.
Yeah, he had 9 in the Perfect Game Collegiate League. I think this is a great time to send a runner.
3 balls, 2 strikes for Landon Beaver, looking for his first reach of the day. Here comes the pitch downstairs. Beaver will flip the bat off. Beaver's on base.
Got still with only 1 base hit, but this is a really good part of the order. Hogan Denny. I mean, he flew out to center field in his first try, but it was barreled. Quite the swings yesterday. Really, maybe the perfect guy to have at the plate right now.
Hogan Denny is decked out in terms of attire. He's got a sweatshirt hood peeking out behind his jersey, pink batting gloves, and a spare in his back pocket. And he takes on the first pitch he sees. It's 1-0. He's not using the pink bat that we're used to seeing out of him. Completely beige twig. But the pink batting gloves make up for the color aspect. Denny with the 1-0. 1 out on the board. Can he get the runners moving? Denny with the take. It'll be a quick throw back towards first. Beavers in time. Be a strike to Hogan Denny. Left fielder out of Indiana. Had a quick stint in the middle of July to head out Team USA. Came back right after. Wanted to honor the contract that he had signed with head coach Rob Cooper. Can't keep this kid away from baseball by any means. The 1-1. Drifts way on the outside half. It'll be a 2-1 count. Hogan Denny across 17 games of play. He's 12 for 59 coming into this game. 7 doubles though, 8 RBI, 7 for 14. The hits have been pretty spread out, but when they've come to fruition, Kets have profited. This one sent almost right back to center. It'll drop for a base knock. The runners will advance. Tito Kiefer held at third. No need to make a play at home plate. Hogan Denny helps load the bases here in the top of the third, or excuse me, bottom of the third.
Kiefer had to hold up around third base just because of how hard that ball was hit. Had to make sure it got through the infield, and it did. Bases loaded, table set for Sam Christensen.
This be quick trot out, quick mound visit to check on the arm. Colton Starling. So far this game has allowed a hit, 2 free passes after forcing a 6 for a shortstop flyout on the first batter he faced in Drew Ray Pepe. It'll be an interesting game. We'll have to see how Bourne does. There's no one warming up in the bullpen for the Bravos right now. Could change in a matter of minutes if needed.
Blow this thing. You can blow the doors down right now if you're the Cats. Base hit to the gap. Christensen's been on a heater. If I was Bourne, I am holding my breath.
Sam Christensen trots into the box. He's 1 for 1 today. Had a nice single and advanced to second off a passed ball opportunity back in the first inning. Christensen, should he advance, not only would help bring in a runner, but be the 4th Ket to reach just in this inning. The outside half, it'll be ball 1. Working on his 16th pitch is Starling.
After that slow start for Sam, 4 for his last 13 with 2 extra base hits. 308 in the last week. 948 OPS. Good guy to have at the plate.
The delivery, this one hashed out into the third baseman's glove, looking to try and turn a double play. Can they? Christensen's out at first. A tight play that started in the third baseman's glove. It's a twin killing, and the Kettleers, with the bases loaded, can't add a run to tie the game. We're headed to the 4th inning. We're getting set, and we'll toss things over to our very own Liam Ervin when we come back.
Proudly serving Cape Cod, Plymouth, and the South Shore since 1927, Paul J. Cazault & Sons are here to solve your roofing, siding, or gutter needs. They also offer window replacement, rotten trim repair, deck resurfacing, and many other exterior improvements. Get in touch with the experts at Cazault Roofing and Siding by calling 508-428-1177 or head to their website at cazault.com. That's CAZEAULT.com.
Cape and Coast Bank has been supporting Cape Cod families since 1921. Just like the Kettleers, they believe in teamwork, commitment, and community. Whether you're planning your next big move or need smart business advice, Cape and Coast Bank is there to help. Find out more by visiting capeandcoastbank.com or at their nearby location off Falmouth Road in Marston's Mills.
Hey Cats fans, this is Ryan Taransky, outfielder from the University of Cincinnati. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
Last of the regular season from Lowell Park, it's 1-0 advantage to Bourne. In the 40th game of the summer, Luke Smyers takes back out to the hill. Braves will send up Gabriel Milano, Ryan Pichikowski, and Austin Hawk for the top of the 4th. Kets need a blank.
Big time. Absolutely need it. And hey, Smyers has still been good. Gave up a couple of singles in that 3rd inning, but he struck out 6. 6 of his 9 outs have been way of the K.
A lot on the line today. First game this morning. Kind of a must-win scenario for Cotuit. They thought so. If Wareham were to win their first game of the doubleheader, then season would be over for the Cats. This would be the last one. But no, Orleans pulls off a victory. And now with a win from Cotuit and a loss from Wareham, Cats will find their way into the playoffs in the 4th spot. So crazy. Just back and forth, these two teams in the 4th spot have gone all summer, especially as of these past 2 weeks.
Been fun to watch.
1-1 runs inside. It plunks Milano on the hand. A hit by pitch.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Another one. Second for Smyers, leadoff base runner. But yeah, hey, that's what you love. That's what you play the game for, right? Game 40 coming down to the wire. Bourne's already locked in. It'd be big on multiple reasons to get a win today. Beat Bourne for the first time this summer. Give yourself a chance at getting into the playoffs.
Here's Pekatowski, who takes a strike on the outside corner. Yeah, it feels like it has a little more meaning for the playoff implications. One, I mean, you have to win the game, bottom line. That's the baseline. But again, yesterday's win against Hyannis, today you pick up a win against Bourne. That's more than making a playoff spot if Wareham were to lose. It's also setting the table for you to beat 2 Western opponents who you've struggled with this summer, quite frankly.
2 teams that have really put you in the graveyard when you face off against them. You only had a 1-0 win over Hyannis. Good confidence booster.
The 1-1, a looper that drops in for strike 2. Smyers has 6 strikeouts today in his first start with the Cats. 7th appearance on the summer. It's been up and down for Luke. Pretty good stuff today. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Runner takes off. Pitch is hit right where Kiefer was, but he had to cover the bag. Runner will go first to third. They're cornered with nobody out to start off the top of the 4th.
That's a well-executed baseball play by Bourne. 2 strikes, hit and run. Milano never stops running. That is, tip your cap. Sometimes that's all you can do, tip your cap. And Kettowski's got his second hit on the summer, aided by Gabriel Milano.
It's good situational baseball, too. Ryan Pikatowski with his second hit of the summer. He's only got 4 games of appearance after striking out once. He's starting to figure out Smyers. He's able to put a bat to the barrel.
Now an arm is warming in the Cats bullpen. It's Hayes Melville. Runners on the corners for Austin Hawk with nobody out. Smyers home. Pitch is up and away. Ball 1. So for those unfamiliar, all 4 teams in the East Division have clinched, 3 in the West Division, and the seeding's locked down. Bourne will stay in the 2 spot, Hyannis in the 1 spot, Falmouth in the 3 spot. The question is, who will be the 4th? And right now it's the Wareham Gatemen. There's one possibility for the Cats to make it a win today, and the second game of a doubleheader for Wareham, they'd have to lose to Hyannis at Spillane Field. The 2-0. 2-1.
Yeah, even with the win, you're not in. If you're the Cats, you just give yourself some chance. You get yourself tied with Wareham, but because the Cats have the season head-to-head matchup, 3 wins to 2 losses, they are ahead. They own that tiebreaker. Need to win though. Need to.
2-1 from Luke. Nice breaking ball that drops in for strike 2. We're even at 2 apiece.
I do have to acknowledge the Kettleers have the 3rd best ERA coming off of a win. We'll count the Hyannis game as the last true win. Only had a couple innings against Chatham today. 3.18, 3rd best.
The 2-2 is chopped foul down the left field line. What actually is technically a winning streak for Cotuit, 1-game win, because the game against Chatham that was continued this morning technically will go in place on the 21st of July, which is game 30 for the Kets. So playing game 30 and game 40 of the summer in the same day. Who would have thought that would happen? 2-2 runs outside. Luke's in some trouble. It's a full count with runners on the corners. Pikatowski at first does not have a stolen base attempt on the summer. Might be a good spot to send him. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Went back to the breaker and got him looking, strike 3. The 7th today for Luke Smyers in a big spot. They'll stay stranded on the corners with 1 out.
That was money. Frisbee-like slider, backdoored it. Hawk goes down 2nd time today. Couldn't have asked for a better pitch in that spot. Now, double play gets you out of the inning. The Cats have rolled into 2. Right? The Bourne has been able to force 2 double plays. Why not 1 here for the Kettleers?
Elliott Medlock with 1 out. Smyers pitch. Squaring bunt is Medlock, and quickly Milano will have to retreat to 3rd base. Might have been a safety squeeze play.
Perhaps.
No Scott Landers today for Bourne. Their field manager all summer. He's in Cooperstown for his kids' Little League World Series tournament. Squaring a bunt, safety squeeze. Tough play for Rapepi. He'll have to go to 1st on the run. Kiefer can't get it. It's past him. 1 already comes in to score. And Pikatowski's thinking about home. He'll stay put. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. It's 2-0 Bourne.
There was a few things going in that play, right? Smyers coming off the mound, also trying to get to that ball. Rapepi ran into him a little bit. The throw to 1st, the runner, Medlock, kind of got in the way, and that's what made it so Tito Kiefer couldn't make a play on that one. Oh, that's tough. Rapepi thought about the plate. There was no chance. Milano was easily scoring. That hurts. That really hurts. It's going to be an error, but one of those ones where didn't need to be. But either way, run scores, situation still sticky as Rob Cooper is out there.
Must-win game for the Cats. They trail by 2 as head coach Rob Cooper comes out to the mound to take out Luke Smyers. It's do or die in the top of the 4th. Runners will be on 2nd and 3rd with 1 out for Hayes Melville when we come back on the Cats Digital Network. Want to give your kids an experience they'll never forget? That's what our Kettleers clinics are all about. Kids ages 6 to 18 will have the opportunity to learn the fundamentals of baseball and the importance of sportsmanship from some of the top college baseball players in the country. Youth baseball clinics begin the week of June 22nd and end the week of July 20th, and sessions are held from 9 to 11:30 each day. The advanced baseball clinics run from July 27th to the 31st. Head to the Kettleers website for more information.
A Generac generator from RCA delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Hey Cotuit fans, this is Jackson Yarberry, right-handed pitcher from Indiana University. This is your home for the Kettleers baseball all summer long. Catch all the action from Lowell Park and on the road right here on Cape League TV.
Bourne 2, Cotuit nothing in the top of the 4th inning, and Luke Smyers, the starter, was pretty solid all day until the top of the 4th when he got in some trouble. An error on a safety squeeze to home plate brings Hayes Melville into the game. 5.40 ERA, recently committed to Oklahoma. A lively arm, Brooke.
Yeah, he's someone that comes in and does damage. We watched his ERA from 2025 to 2026 jump 21 to start, 2.57 to finish off his past season. And he's come in, and his last appearance against Harwich was a blown save. It was tied going into the 9th with 2 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 earned run given up across 2 Ks. But he's got the strikeout stuff. We've seen it firsthand. He's not going to walk too many guys. We saw 17 in 2026, though.
Infield in for Campa Petty. First pitch swinging, he fouls it off. So Smyers worked around a hit by pitch, a single, struck out Austin Hawk with runners on the corners, and then Elliot Medlock placed down a pretty nifty bunt on the first base line. It led to an error, hence the runners on 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. The 0-1 from Hayes, chops on the ground, past both of the diving fielders. One comes in to score, and it's 3-0 in the top of the 4th.
Infield in. Who knows if they're back? Maybe. Doubt it. One of those perfectly placed rollers. RBI base hit for Papetti, who came in defensively for Bryce's step. Gut-wrenching.
Must-win game for the Keds, and they trail by 3. This game will just be 7 innings long. Top of the 4th. A lot of work to get to for the Keds. Back to the top for Justin Osterhaus with runners on the corners. Middle plays back, corners in, still 1 out. First pitch swinging and fouling it back is Osterhaus. That run will be credited to Luke Smyers, the starter for today. Still 1 more accounted for on the base paths at 3rd base. Won't be an earned run due to the error. Melville had a very significant velocity jump entering his freshman year at UT Arlington. 94, 95, he usually is. I mean, I got the chance to talk to him pregame, Carson. He's got to get an interesting leg lift. He doesn't exactly pick it all the way up. More of like a slide step feel. The 0-1 is high. 1-1.
Yeah, he said it kind of helps with his command. He can throw harder if he picks his leg up a little bit further, right? But his command wavers from that point. Get it up to 95, 96 from there, but
there's the sweeper for strike 2.
Keep it tight, keep it consistent, and keep it in the zone. And he is really, really good.
Committed to the national champions of college baseball, the Oklahoma Sooners. 1-2. Back to the breaking ball. It's fouled off. 5th appearance for Hayes Melville. The bullpen's been an issue for the Cats this summer. Still runners on first and third with one out. The pitch from Melville blew it by him with a heater at 95 miles per hour. The first punch out for Melville for the second out of the inning.
First punchy for Melville since the 25th against Harwich. He's getting things going, and that's why you're brought into these tight situations. Put guys away as quick as possible. One run comes in to score. That base runner put on is not really your fault. 2 outs on the board, though.
His last appearance was against Harwich as he faces Riker Waite, who flips to the left side, the switch hitter. Hit righty his first 2 at-bats to the lefty, Smyers. Now he'll go to the other side with Melville on the mound. This is one of those guys that the Braves would like to get going late in the summer. Similar situation from Hogan Denny in left field currently. Both Team USA players that have come back to the Cape. It's not something you see a lot of the time, but when you do, and you have a player who returns right before a postseason push, it's a guy you got to circle in the lineup card.
He broke his bat.
Need a new shillelagh. 1-1 with 2 outs. Top of the 4th. Long pause from Melville on the mound. He fires. Pitches swung on and missed. Climb the ladder with 94. It's 1-2, and Melville's a pitch away. A long top of the 4th inning. 2 runs already coming to score on 2 hits, an error mixed in. Melville can strand 2 with this pitch. The 1-2. Lines one sharply to left field. Denny's got a beat on it. It's routine for the left fielder for the 3rd out. So 2 coming to score. 2 hits, 1 error, 2 left on base. It's 3-0 in favor of Bourne, heading to the bottom of the 4th at Lowell Park.
Aubin Equipment has been providing service to commercial landscapers in the Cape Cod area for more than a decade. They're staffed with experts and professionals who will provide you with personal service for all your equipment needs. Aubin Equipment is the exclusive sales and service dealer for Walker mowers on Cape Cod, and we're named the top dealer in Walker equipment 3 years in a row. Find Aubin Equipment online at aubinequipment.com or stop by Monday through Friday at their location in South Dennis.
Beacon Gardens is Osterville's premier garden center. Located on Osterville and West Barnstable Road, Beacon Gardens prides itself on quality products and excellent customer service. Check out their wide assortment of garden products and find everything you need to beautify your home. Beacon Gardens, Osterville's premier garden center.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Hey Cats fans, this is Noah Coy, shortstop from Notre Dame. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
Absolute must-win game from Lowell Park, and the Cats have dug themselves a hole. It's 3-0 in the bottom of the 4th. Final game of the regular season, and the Bravos will send back out Colton Starling, who threw 16 pitches last frame.
Yeah, he was pretty effective when it came to the 3rd inning. You start with a pop out to the shortstop and then a couple of hit by pitches, but then he's able to get himself out with a twin-killing 5-6-3 play. So you want to try him out. You want to get him as much experience as you can before you head into the 2nd place spot of the West Division playoffs. We'll have to see how he can fare against J.J. Moran, Aiden Aguayo, and Will Plattner.
Here's J.J. with the bases cleared to start off the bottom of the 4th. First one to him, just off the plate. Ball 1. How about the improvement from J.J. throughout this summer? It's been pretty great. He started the summer hitting 167 in 10 games. You knew the talent was in him, right? coming from Stanford, 261 batting average. He had 8 homers. Really solid year for the Cardinal. Two and oh. The pitch just below the zone. So 167 in 10 games, and just has slowly climbed his way back. Really solid couple of at-bats throughout the year, and now worked his way up to 253 heading into today. 11 ribbies, a homer. Now he's ahead 3-0. The pitch on the corner, it's strike one. Three balls and one strike. And pardon the correction, the arm is Zach Cottrell on the mound. It's his first appearance for the Braves. Pierced on the ground to the shortstop. Wait, he's got it on 2 hops, and he fires to first for the first out.
Couple of pitching changes, get guys coming in and out, maybe just toss the jersey over to him in his first start. But Zach Cottrell putting together a nice ground ball appearances. 2026 season with Alabama, 0 ERA, 1 1/3 innings pitched, gave up a walk and a strikeout, so not a big enough sample size to fully know the extent of his damage, but he was in the NECL last summer with North Shore.
Yeah, so this is the plan for the acting manager, Ed Blankmeyer. Go with a lot of newer faces, new arms, get them thrown in the game. But a correction again, not Colton Starling, it is Zach Cottrell, who will face the middle of the Kets lineup. Aguayo down 0-1. This is the time. Feels like it, right? Cottrell out for his second inning of relief. As Aguayo swings through a breaker, it's 0-2. And a must-win game, down by 3. Just playing 7 innings today. Got to get going. No balls and 2 strikes. Aiden pops one up. It's playable for Bolton in center. Barely has to move, fights the sun, and finds it by his left shoulder for the second out.
A lot of base traffic in that first inning for Cottrell. And he is, since that double play, been really, really good. 2 up, 2 down in the 4th.
You wonder how long the leash is for Cottrell. There is an arm warming in the Bourne Braves bullpen. For now, it's Plattner versus Cottrell. The first to Will. Skips it in the dirt. It's ball 1. Plattner been the primary catcher over the last 2.5 weeks. Felt like at the beginning of the season, the Kets had an abundance of catchers. Sojano, Jesse DiMaggio. Plattner wasn't on the roster at that point, but a flooded position. And towards the end of the year, it's kind of been all over the place. Plattner's been one of the constants.
Yeah, Brady Christman was listed as a catcher. Hogan Denny did some catching. Down the stretch, guys get tired, but Plattner's a dog.
1-1 with 2 outs. Will, it almost hit him. Did it hit him? Yes. Skimmed the jersey on the inside part of Plattner's body. A hit by pitch for Cottrell and a 2-out base runner.
It's back-to-back hit by pitches. Will Plattner's been the victim of a couple plunkings so far in today's game, but it gets him on base, and that's a positive for the Kettleers. You're down 3-0. Sets up Jesse DiMaggio pretty well. Love to see a couple of extra base knocks from him today as best as possible, but at least he got Plattner on first.
DiMaggio due up with 2 outs and a runner on first. Jesse feels due in this spot. Cottrell set, he fires, first pitch swung on and grounded to the shortstop. Wait, he'll go the easy way to second, and the hit by pitch with 2 outs is erased. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base for the Kets offense in the bottom of the 4th. It's now or never heading to the top of the 5th at Lowell Park. Kets trail by 3. The Kettleers welcome ZoomInfo.com as a premium sponsor for the 2026 season. Smart businesses use ZoomInfo. It leverages data to unlock useful insights, and it allows you to know who to reach out to and how to reach them so you can grow your business. Unlock insights, engage customers, and win faster with ZoomInfo.
Proudly serving Cape Cod, Plymouth, and the South Shore since 1927, Paul J. Cazalt & Sons are here to solve your roofing, siding, and gutter needs. They also offer window replacement, rotten trim repair, deck resurfacing, and many other exterior improvements. Get in touch with the experts at Cazalt Roofing and Siding by calling 508-428-1177 or head to their website at cazalt.com, spelled CAZEAULT.com.
Hey Kets fans, this is Brady Chrisman, catcher and outfield from Mississippi State. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
'40th and final game of the regular season of the CCBL summer. Hayes Melville returns and a deficit of 3 for the Kets in a must-win game. The 5th time they'll take on the Braves, 0-3-1, looking to pick up their first win of the summer against Bourne.
That would be definitely the positive for the end of the season. End on a high note, take down the Bravos and kind of put together a stretch. You could go 1-3-1 or you could go 0-4-1. It's kind of up to the Kettleers, and you've been held scoreless throughout 4 frames now. Hayes Melville returning in the top of the 5th to put pen to paper and try and keep this Bravos offense silent.
2 pretty storied franchises. Bourne, of course, with the championship last year as a fister from Bolton off the end of the bat. Moran will have to make the play on the run, and he got him by about a half a step.
Nicely done by JJ, playing off the line, playing back with Bolton from the left side, expecting him to pull. That's towards the third base bag, and a really nice play coming in hard. Strong throw across, out number 1.
Kets' last championship was in 2019. Last time they missed the playoffs was 2016, so consistently a very good program. For this season, this would be the worst win percentage in Cotuit history and the least wins since 1959.
Whew.
It's a long time.
Coach Cooper in his first summer dealing with a lot of new additions, a brand new coaching staff, getting acclimated with the village of Cotuit. I will say, though, the positivity from Coach Cooper all year, despite that outcome, has been pretty remarkable.
I mean, he goes about business the right way. There have just been a few shortcomings so far this summer, but don't count it out yet. Got 9 outs to work with. 9 outs to score 3 runs and hold Bourne scoreless.
If that were to happen and Wareham loses, Kets make the playoffs, and all of a sudden, everybody in the village of Cotuit with 2,000 plus tonight at Lowell Park begins to kind of back Coach Cooper.
And from there, once the postseason starts, everybody's stats hit 0. Everyone's 0-0. Nothing else matters. You're there. You're in. Get in. See what happens.
And as all 3 of us have talked about multiple times, it's about your final form on the CCBL, right? There's been plenty times this season where the Kets roster has looked great top to bottom, other times where you're wondering if there's a player that needs to come in to fill a spot in the lineup. Hey, we don't have a catcher right now. Hey, we don't have an outfielder right now. But at this point right now, game number 40, it's all about the guys you have. It's about who you can bring in. You see Bourne, a guy at the plate right now, Max Farrell playing in his 3rd game with the Braves. This is how you win championships. This is why Cotuit has been such a storied franchise.
Well, it's 2 guys in the order, too. Towards the bottom half, and you bring in 4 new bullpen arms over the past week as well. It's guys who want to step up, and a great prime example of that, you look at the guy in center field, Landon Beaver. There's a reason he won that trophy today. Bounce back season last year, wins a Valley League championship. Good job, Beav.
The 2-2 for Melville. Struck him out in the dirt with a nasty breaking ball. Second punch out for Melville. There's 2 dead in the top of the 5th. Coach Cooper, yesterday when I talked to him about kind of the outlook of the season, he compared it to a movie. He said a lot of the times I think people expect, especially because of how magical this place is, for everything to feel like it's a movie. The Cats have had a roller coaster of a summer. They're now in 5th place. The story tale ending would be they somehow find a way to make the playoffs, but he said baseball's not a movie, right? Baseball's reality sometimes, and you got guys who struggle, guys who play well, guys who go on 0 for 40 stretches, guys like Landon Beaver who are smoking the baseball every plate appearance. And that's been kind of the realization for Coach this summer.
We also get guys from all across the stretch. We've had D3, D2, D1, some guys who just came from Omaha, some guys who haven't seen a postseason their entire collegiate career. There's wins, there's losses, and it's getting acclimated to them that I think the real lesson of this summer is about.
1-1 is outside. Well, that's the other thing, right? He's given so many people opportunities. He's got a guy at second base right now who's about to head to an NAIA school, who hasn't played collegiate baseball in his 2 years of college. Got a guy on the bench, Tyler Bellin, who was the bullpen catcher all summer long. Gave him an opportunity to play from a D3 level, compete on the same field as guys who were in Omaha. Sometimes it's bigger than the win and loss total. Would Cotuit like to make the playoffs? Absolutely, right? But down the stretch of the season, something to reflect on. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Melville home. Pitch is popped up on the infield. Melville's calling for it. He's got it to the left of the mound for the 3rd out. Braves go in order. 1, 2, 3. It's 3-0, and the Cats need some offense heading to the bottom of the 5th at Lowell Park. Proudly serving Cape Cod, Plymouth, and the South Shore since 1927, Paul J. Cazault & Sons are here to solve your roofing, siding, or gutter needs. They also offer window replacement, rotten trim repair, deck resurfacing, and many other exterior improvements. Get in touch with the experts at Cazault Roofing and Siding by calling 508-428-1177 or head to their website at cazault.com. That's CAZEAULT.com.
Cape and Coast Bank has been supporting Cape Cod families since 1921. Just like the Kettleers, they believe in teamwork, commitment, and community. Whether you're planning your next big move or need smart business advice, Cape and Coast Bank is there to help. Find out more by visiting capeandcoastbank.com or at their nearby location off Falmouth Road in Marston's Mills.
Hey Cats fans, this is Ryan Taransky, outfielder from the University of Cincinnati. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
It's the home half of the 5th for game 40 at Lowell Park. 3-0, Bourne ahead of Cotuit. And the Cats need some offense with 8-9-1 due up.
Yeah, big time. Trailing 3, 9 outs left. Got to get something going. This is the time to do it. You need to win. Right, you could still win and not make the playoffs depending on what Wareham does later, but control what you can control. Take care of your business. Why not a comeback win, as Nick Pavia is the new pitcher for the Braves.
Nick Pavia to take things over on the mound. 6'4", 215 pounds, the righty. What can you tell us about him, Brooke?
Nick Pavia, screen still kind of loading. He's out of Dayton College. This is his first game, typically rostered wearing number 30, so a little bit of confusion as he's wearing number 23, and that's the number that actually no one is listed on in Bourne. So we're still getting some things together here on our end, but it's his first appearance out of Dayton College. We're still getting familiar, and this is a great move out of the Bourne bullpen. They're figuring their things out. They're getting arms another chance to try something else. We saw it earlier, too, with Zach Keetrell. A new arm out of the frame in his first game against the Kettleers. We'll have to see what kind of stuff he throws here.
Yeah, it's late season Cape League baseball, right? The roster is going to turn over a lot. Cats have seen it firsthand this summer. 3-0 for Drew Repepe to start off the bottom of the 5th. Cats just have 2 hits today, and they need at least 3 runs or their season's over.
Good news is no strikeouts. 0 strikeouts through 4 innings, but 2 double plays grounded into.
It's kind of killed the momentum both times as well, right? You get a base runner with 1 out. Another one with the bases loaded. Both of those kill the energy of the inning. Oh, for Pavia, his first appearance on the summer out of Dayton College. 2-1 record this year at Dayton. A 12.69 ERA over 27 2/3 innings pitched. Wonder what it's like to be a pitcher who enters for the last week of the summer. Don't know whether you're going to be needed in the bullpen. Talk about a guy like Sabo Graham, who last night came into the game for just 1 out. That might be the last time he pitches in a Cats jersey, but super interesting.
I was going to say, total of 4 arms who are feeling that way so far.
It could be the last time he pitches in a jersey, or could be just the first of many with the playoff run on the horizon. It's a full count to Repepi. He lined out to the shortstop Waite his last time up. Still looking for his first hit as a Cat. Full count from Pavia. Repepi takes upstairs. It's ball 4, and it'll be the 5th free pass today from the Bourne pitching staff.
You can't get on with the singles and you're still struggling to connect off the bat. Make that 4 consecutive innings where Kettleer has reached via the free pass. You're flipping the script on Bourne. The walk ratio has been different in terms of the other side. Not really a lot of walks issued to the Bourne Braves. The Kettleers flipping it on their head. Take full advantage of all these free passes.
Here's Tito with nobody out and a runner on. Pitch is down the middle for strike 1. Kiefer was hitless in his first 2 games, but last night kind of had a coming out party. He had his first hit in the first inning and then laid down a really nice sacrifice bunt that ended up scoring a multitude of runs. Led to an error from the pitcher. That was an inning that had 8 Kets come across and touch home plate. 1-1 for Kiefer. Smacks one on the ground to the first baseman, Milano, who picks it up, can only get 1, taps the bag.
Works like a bunt, but in this spot, you're not playing for 1 run. Better than a double play, better than a strikeout. Top of the order coming up. Beaver. Leave it to Beaver. Put a ball in the gap here.
It's a guy who's certainly due for 1. The confidence is just beaming for Beaver. He reached in all 6 plate appearances in yesterday's game. The first time he'd hit leadoff since June 30th. And hit one over the right field fence on the first pitch he saw. Came up to you, Carson, in the 8th inning and asked what we wanted from him at the plate. Ended up walking on 4 pitches. The Hyannis Harbor Hawks pitching staff clearly wanted nothing to do with Beaver at the plate, but that's kind of the confidence he's bringing. 1-0 is blasted to right center field. Chasing back is Bolton. He looks up at the track. It's gone. Beaver's got another, his 5th of the summer. He takes home team MVP today, and it's 2-3 in the bottom of the 5th.
Did it the first time around when he sent 1 yard just a couple of weeks ago, brought home another one the next day. Let's do it again. Back-to-back days with a long shot for Landon Beaver. Doesn't come off the first pitch he sees, but a nice drive to left or mid-center field. And it's over the heads of both the outfielders. Nothing you can do, and there you go. You've made it a 3-2 game. We're back to 1 run again against Bourne.
It's incredible with this guy. It's incredible. Talking about how confident he was at the plate. He blasts one over the right field fence, and might have been the swing of the summer as the lead is cut to just 1 for Bourne in a must-win game for Cotuit. Just the 3rd hit today for the Cats. The 1-0 from the righty Pavia. Takes at the bottom of the zone, 1-1. Let's take another look The Beaver Bomb.
Such a sweet swing. Yeah, you can take a look at it, Matt Bolton. That's all you're going to be able to do, though. All right. Brand new ball game, baby.
1-1 to Hogan. Off the dish. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. It's the first runs to come in today for the Kets. They played a continuation game this morning against Chatham that started in the bottom of the 3rd. Unable to score a run in their 4 tries up to the plate. Then he chops one on the ground to the shortstop. Wade. He'll get it on a short hop, but Crow hop to first, and Denny's retired.
Quiet day for Denny, but it doesn't matter. The momentum is definitely starting to shift in the Kettleers' favor. You're only playing 7 today. We're here in the bottom of the 5th. This is exactly what you want to see. Sam Christensen, he's got 2 outs on the board, but who cares? You've got 2 runs on. Keep the base running going.
Sam due up with 2 outs, 2-3 the score in the bottom of the 5th. So the other game to note, if Cotuit's able to come back tonight, Wareham playing Hyannis at Spillane at 7 p.m. First pitch swinging for Christensen. Chopper to the second baseman. A short throw from Medlock to Milano. But the side is retired. Another Beaver Bomb, his 5th of the summer after taking home team MVP just earlier today. It's 3-2. Carson Mercier to close things out for the 40th game of the summer on Cape League TV. Proudly serving Cape Cod, Plymouth, and the South Shore since 1927, Paul J. Cazault & Sons are here to solve your roofing, siding, or gutter needs. They also offer window replacement, rotten trim repair, deck resurfacing, and many other exterior improvements. Get in touch with the experts at Cazault Roofing and Siding by calling 508-428-1177 or head to their website at cazault.com. That's CAZEAULT.com.
Cape and Coast Bank has been supporting Cape Cod families since 1921. Just like the Kettleers, they believe in teamwork, commitment, and community. Whether you're planning your next big move or need smart business advice, Cape and Coast Bank is there to help. Find out more by visiting capeandcoastbank.com or at their nearby location off Falmouth Road in Marston's Mills.
Hey Cats fans, this is Ryan Taransky, outfielder from the University of Cincinnati. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
It's a 1-run ball game here at Lowell Park, all thanks to that guy right there. Landon Beaver's 2-run homer in the bottom of the 5th inning, his 5th of the summer. Gives the Cats, gets the Cats within a run. It's the 40th and final game of the Cape Cod Baseball League regular season, and the Kettleers need a win. Otherwise, everybody's going home. Here's Ryan Pikatowski, the DH, to lead off the top of the 6th inning. Hayes Melville first pitch. Little bouncer right back to Hayes. A couple of trots over to first, underhand flip. And Ryan is retired, 1 gone in the top of the 6th inning. Important to note, we're only playing 7 innings. So this game, we're running out of time on both sides.
Yeah, I was going to say, really good start to the inning for Melville. For one, because you just got 2 and you want a clean inning. The other thing, like you mentioned, just playing 7. So no more blemishes on the scorecard for Cotuit. Need a clean next couple.
Austin Hawk to be followed by Elliot Medlock. Austin takes a strike. 0-1. Melville in his second full inning of work, but had to get the final 2 outs of the 4th inning. Luke Smyers started the game for the Kets, and, well, he was good until he wasn't. 0-1 from Hayes Melville. Grounder, diving stop by Moran. He picks himself up. That's out number 2.
Great diving play. We've seen J.J. Moran run that down several different times this season. Another clean opportunity. Yeah, string your bow and arrow. Show off a bit, J.J. Moran. A nice 5-3 put out. Hayes Melville has 2 outs to work with. It's been all infield this outing.
Hey, that's 7 in a row. Retired by Ket's pitching. Retired by Hayes Melville. Now he's got Elliot Medlock, the second baseman for Bourne. Bases clear and 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Misses low. 3 pitches, 2 outs for Hayes.
Very, very nice. This is where momentum starts to string. You get a 1-2-3 following the Beaver homer. Get your guys back in the dugout.
This would be massive for the Kets, who still need some help. It'd be big for Bourne, who's already clinched the 2nd spot in the West, but trying to snap a 6-game losing streak heading into the playoffs. 1-1. Breaking ball hit off the fist and foul. They 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get this out there right now. I'm gonna re-jinx the jinx. Kets have played 3 one-run games against Bourne. They've lost every single one. So you'd say that usually it would go in Bourne's favor. I'm just putting that out there.
It's hard to beat a team 4 times in a year.
And by 1 run on all of them, right?
1-2. Got him. Breaking ball in the dirt, and Hayes Melville spins an 8-pitch, 1-2-3 6th inning. He's retired 8 in a row. 3-2 the score. Kets going to try and tie it when we come back here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And we're not actually going anywhere. We're giving some big thank yous to this guy. Get in here. Broadcast director Joe Pratt has been a big help for us all summer long. Joe, it's been great working with you. We appreciate you. We love you. And best in the Cape Cod Baseball League.
Wouldn't be possible, truly, without this guy. Last home game of the regular season. This guy put in a lot of work. Brand new setup in here. You know, sometimes it just looks normal. This is the guy who makes it look normal, right? So it's been amazing.
Former broadcaster of this very Kettleers team. Joe, you're awesome. Joe, you are the best.
Thank you for everything. Love you so much, dude.
Joe Pratt, everybody. What a guy.
Big thank you to our producer, Adriana Leone, for helping us set that up as well.
Everyone in that room to our left is incredible.
Yeah, it's a time of reflection, right? Game 40. It's unfortunate because sometimes you don't start to realize how much everything means, how important people are to the whole setup until you're at the home stretch of the summer.
Kets chasing a run against Bourne in the bottom of the 6th inning. 6 outs to work with as J.J. Moran climbs in. Nick Pavia back to work. Moran in the air. Right field, Osterhaus going back, chasing, it's a foul ball.
I thought he got it.
I
thought he got his second.
Oh, man.
How electric would that have been for JJ?
Tie things up in the bottom of the 6th, give Aiden Aguayo a chance to get the go-ahead run. That would have been incredible. Heart stopper. Another one for Moran.
Yeah, I think everyone's, all 2,000 in attendance here at Lowell Park, their hearts just skipped a beat. Moran is 0 for 2 in this ball game, but is got an OPS over 1,000 in the last week of action. Spits on a breaking ball, called a strike by home plate umpire Will Bowers. Will Bowers, Noah Hubbard, and Jake Brickta, the umpires in this ball game. Moran now going to try and protect. The 0-2. JJ bounces it on the ground. 1 hop for the first baseman, Milano. He'll have to fire to the covering pitcher, and it gets past him. Tough play all around. And Moran will reach to start the 6th. Tying run aboard for the Cats.
It's probably a play that middle infield has run a million times. That's an E3 on the first baseman, Gabriel Milano. You look to turn it around, and the ball just ricochets past the glove of number 6 on first base. J.J. Moran makes it safely. You have the tying run on first. Aiden Aguayo steps in the box. How can it get more storybook than this?
Aguayo also 0 for 2 in this ballgame, representing the go-ahead run in the bottom of the 6th. Pavia's pitch is fouled and punched back, 0-1. Bourne got the scoring started in the 3rd with a run. A couple of singles by Cam Papetti and Riker Waite. Got 2 more in the 4th. All those runs being charged to Luke Smyers. Aguayo takes in the dirt. Papetti slides to keep it in front. Cats were able to get 2 more, or get their first 2 rather, in the bottom of the 5th. 2-run shot off the bat of Landon Beaver. 1-1. Top of the zone for a strike. Make it 1-2. Nick Pavia would love a ground ball here, right? Bourne has already turned 2 double plays in this ball game.
Sure would.
Pavia way ahead, 1-2. They'll throw over. Moran just back in ahead of the throw.
JJ's not one to take off. That's been a constant this summer. His 31st game. He's only got 1 stolen base, but he took off at a really smart time the other night, and this might be a good spot right here.
1-2. Aguayo pops it up on the infield. Medlock moving over, staring up into the cloud-covered sky and making the catch for out number 1.
A little bit of late contact for Aguayo. He's digging down low to send that one up over the head of the second baseman, J.J. Moran. Smart to stay put. It stays in the infield. No attempt to run there. You've got now on the board. Will Plattner has a chance to get some motion going. He's been hit twice by a pitch every single at-bat he's had today. Don't really want him to continue the streak. Don't need the bruises, but that would be helpful right now.
Just 5 outs away from defeat for the Cats. Will Plattner going to try and keep the line moving. Swings at the first pitch, bounces it on the ground right side. Medlock moving over, flips sidearm to Milano at first for out number 2. Moran's up to second safely.
It's a good play. It sucks that Plattner goes down, another out is added to the board, but the tying run's now on second. It's in scoring position. Jesse DiMaggio with a good moment here to take a good swing. He's been waiting for one. He's due up. Here's your opportunity to help send Moran home.
Big spot for Jesse. Biggest spot of the summer. Must-win game, trailing by 1. This is the chance right here.
First pitch to him. Check swing. They'll appeal. No, says Noah Hubbard. 1-0. Jesse's hit a couple of balls really hard right at the shortstop. Grounded into an inning-ending double play in the 2nd. And an inning-ending fielder's choice in the 4th. Cam Papetti is going to go out and talk with Nick Pavia. Pavia getting his first look against DiMaggio.
No distractions this time around. No bat boys fighting for a foul ball right behind him. Clear conscience, take your swing.
Tying run on second base, J.J. Moran. He's got good speed. A 1-0 count for Jesse DiMaggio. The pitch. Outside ball 2. Drew Repepi waits on deck. He does not have a hit yet this summer. 2 balls, no strikes on Jesse DiMaggio, a kid from Westmont College, a Division II, making the jump to Division I Dallas Baptist this year. Has been tearing the cover off the baseball this past week, and he takes in the dirt 3-0. It's been so many balls to the warning track this week for DiMaggio. A home run a couple of days ago. And an opportunity to keep the season alive for now. And now the infield is going to talk things over with their pitcher, Nick Pavia. This is the summer, it feels like. You still got the bottom of the 7th inning, but the opportunity is right here, right now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You need 2 more things to happen. This is the one in your control right here, right now. You're trailing by 1. The tying run's on second. You played so much baseball this summer. It's down to this spot.
Jesse's in a 3-0 advantage. Nick Pavia has walked 1 since he entered to start the 5th. The pitch. Outside, ball 4, and the go-ahead run is on first base for the Cats.
What a turnaround. Jesse DiMaggio taking a completely different approach here in the 6th inning. It's the patience, and it pays off. It's a virtue. Jesse DiMaggio understands the situation he's put in. 2 outs on the board, a nice walk to put the go-ahead run on first. Have yourself a day, Drew Repepe.
Drew Repepe's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored on the Beaver homer. Swings half-heartedly at the first pitch he sees following a 4-pitch walk, and it's 0-1. We've seen the Cats be aggressive in this ball game, in this summer. Need a base hit right here, right now. Tying run on second. Repepe does not have a hit yet this summer for the Cats. That drops in a called strike 2. J.J. Moran, the runner on second, representing the tying run. Jesse DiMaggio off first, the go-ahead run. Cats in a do-or-die game. They lose, the season is over. The 0-2. Rolled foul up the third base line. Cats have not beaten Bourne this summer. 0-3-1. All 4 games have been decided by a run. All 3 have been decided by a run. No balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Nick Pavia trying to escape the 6th. Repepe grounds it to the shortstop Riker Waite, who muffs it. The throw to first. Got him in time. Oh, I don't believe it. Drew Repepe out at first base, and Rob Cooper is out of the dugout. He wants to have a word with Noah Hubbard. Bourne gets out of the 6th inning, and Rob Cooper's going to get his money's worth for a 2nd straight night. Cats not yet taking the diamond defensively. Oh. 2 left. Cats strand the tying and go-ahead run. Final frame of action in the 2026 regular season coming up when we come back.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
3-2 in the final frame of the 2026 summer. Cats trail a run. They send Hayes Melville, who's been nearly perfect since entering this ballgame. He's retired 8 of the 9 batters he's faced. He's retired 8 in a row, and he's got 9, 1, and 2 trying to hold the deficit. Cats down by a run. Cam Papetti, Justin Osterhaus, Riker Waite, 8-9-1 for Bourne, trying to add on to their 1-run lead as the first pitch slides in for a strike, 0-1. 1. Pretty good scoring opportunity in the bottom of the 6th for the Kets. Unable to get anything done with a close bang-bang play at first base.
Yeah, it can't happen. Just can't happen, simply. Too big of a spot for the Kets to have that happen to them.
Swing and a miss, 0-2. Melville, a man on a mission right now. He's punched out 3 of the 9 batters he's faced. Has only allowed 1 base hit, and it was to Cam Papetti. It was the first batter he faced back in the 4th inning. 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him. Back-to-back punch-outs dating back to the 6th for Hayes, and there's 1 gone in the top of the 7th.
Make that 11 punchies on the day for Kettleers pitching staff. Luke Smyers with 7 of his own. Melville chasing as best as he can with 4. He's been lights out since he's entered this ballgame, and that's what Cotuit needs in this do-or-die situation. Hang another 0. Let's get to the bottom of the 7th.
Here's Justin Osterhaus now. Swinging away at the first pitch. 0-1. Smyers started this ball game for the Kets and was really good until the 4th inning when he hit a speed bump. Ends up going 3 1/3, 3 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. Melville's been great in relief. Kettleers bullpen has struggled all summer, but today it's kept them in this ball game. Osterhaus in the air to center, not deep. It's Beaver, out number 2. 10 in a row retired by Hayes Melville.
The best he's looked all summer, quite clearly. Peaking at the right time. This would be scary if the Kets can try to find a way into the playoffs. This is a go-to guy out of the pen right away.
Kettleers absolutely need a win. A loss eliminates them from playoff contention on the 40th game of the year. Riker Waite, one of the most dangerous hitters remaining on the Cape, into the box, taking strike 1. If the Kets are able to come back and win, they'll still need a Wareham loss against Hyannis later tonight. That game not supposed to start till 7 o'clock. It's about 38 minutes from now. 0-1. In off the fist, back of second. It's Aguayo making the catch and ending the 7th inning. Kets trail by a run. They need 1 to keep the season, the summer, alive. Tito Kiefer, Landon Beaver, Hogan Denny coming up with it all on the line.
Auburn Equipment has been providing service to commercial landscapers in the Cape Cod area for more than a decade. They're staffed with experts and professionals who provide you with personal service for all your equipment needs. Auburn Equipment is the exclusive sales and service dealer for Walker Mowers on Cape Cod, and we're named the top dealer in Walker Equipment 3 years in a row. Find Auburn Equipment online at auburnequipment.com or stop by Monday through Friday at their location in South Dennis.
The Kettleers welcome ZoomInfo.com as a premier sponsor for the 2026 season. Smart businesses use ZoomInfo. It leverages data to unlock useful insights, and it allows you to know who to reach out to and how to reach them so you can grow your business. Unlock insights, engage customers, and win faster with ZoomInfo. The season hangs in the balance here at Lowell Park. Kets need a run to keep themselves alive. As we go to the bottom of the 7th inning, it's Justin Dressler on the mound trying to close things out for the Braves. He does not have a save this summer.
No, he doesn't. Braves, again, don't need to win this game. They're throwing in a guy who has got some experience. This will be his 4th appearance on the summer, but it's not as much pressure for them. They can do whatever they want in this situation. It's Kets. Kets need 1 run. Dressler's 1-0, 4.91 ERA. Throw it all out the window. Season's on the line. Do anything you can to scratch across the 1 run.
It's 9-1-2 for the Kets. Tito Kiefer scheduled to bat. He will not be hitting in this inning. It's going to be Ryan Taransky to pinch hit, followed by Landon Beaver, who's maybe the hottest hitter on the planet, any league on the planet. And
I'd go as far as to say that, yes.
Hogan Denny, the third batter of the inning. Kets need just one. Bourne has led the whole ball game, have not lost to the Kets this summer. Cotuit is 0-3-1 versus this Bourne team. All three losses have been decided by one run. They've come down to the wire. The Kets have failed to come up with the big hit each and every game.
Test, 1, 2.
Taransky digs in, pinch hitting for Tito Keefe. Nick Pavia's day is done. Dressler's first pitch is just a little bit low, 1-0. It's a massive crowd at Lowell Park for Game 40 of the year, upwards of 2,000 people in attendance watching this Kets team for what could be the final time. Need still a lot to happen, even if they're able to get a couple of runs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And again, only playing 7 in this ball game. 1-0. Taransky takes a strike, 0-1. It's a good guy to lead off an inning. Nobody on the Cape has more walks than him.
A really good spot for Taransky. Patient at bat, work one. Need a base runner, right? Can't win this game with one swing just yet. Find your way on.
1-1. In the dirt, 2-1. Taransky represents the tying run. Kets with just 3 hits in the ball game, but it's been enough to get them within the 1. Beavers home run in the 5th. He waits on deck. 2-1. Just starts away, and it's 3-1 to Ryan Taransky. Kets have not missed the postseason in a decade. On the verge of missing it here. Need to score at least a run. 3 balls a strike. Taransky on a line. Riker waits, got it. 1 gone in the 7th.
Nice swing from Taransky. Good play by Waite at short. 2 outs to save the season. No other guy you want at the plate than Landon Beaver.
Beavers 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's walked. He's hit a 2-run homer. He leads the Kets with 5 on the summer. He had 3 extra base hits in yesterday's game, including a homer and a pair of doubles. An extra base hit in 3 of his last 4 games. First pitch. Landon takes outside, ball 1. The Kets have played just not great baseball down the stretch. They're 2-8 in their last 10 ball games, but even then have a chance to put themselves in a tie of a playoff position right now with a win. That's a strike, 1-1. A win would tie them with Wareham for 4th place, but since they own the head-to-head season series versus Wareham, that would actually put them on top. Wareham's still a game to play tonight against Hyannis. Kets would need a loss out of the Gatemen if they were to win. That misses downstairs. It's 2-1. Only playing 7 innings in this game. Game 2 of a doubleheader, and it all comes down to this. 2-1. Beaver smashes this on a line, down for a base hit into left center. Tying run aboard for the Kets in the last of the 7th.
Guy's such a good hitter. Just such a good hitter. He's been doing that all season long and not greedy, right? He's got 5 homers. He already has a homer in this game. He knows one over the right field fence would tie it, but he just gets it to his next guy. He flicks one the other way, a single, tying run on first, winning run at the plate. This is where Hogan Denny is due for a big hit. He has not had the big swing all summer. This is the spot.
He had 3 extra base hits as well, all doubles in yesterday's win over Hyannis. First pitch, Denny up the middle. That's into center field. It's back-to-back base hits. Tying run is into scoring position with just 1 out in the bottom of the 7th.
The energy starting to build. You can feel the fans in attendance. This game just going to 7 innings. You need 1 or 2. And you've got a really good spot to do it. Christensen, Moran, Aguayo, those are your tried and true guys all summer as a mound visit's coming. Find a way. How special would this be, partner?
It would be something. There's going to be a meeting on the mound. I don't think a pitching change, as Justin Dressler's working in his first inning of relief, trying to pick up the save. And for Bourne, a game that doesn't mean all that much, but for the Kettleers, a game that means the summer. 3-2 the score here in the bottom of the 7th inning, and we're only playing 7. Ketts with the tying run on second base. Sam Christensen at the plate has provided some big-time swings over the last week for the Ketts. He's got an OPS at 948 with 2 extra base hits in his last 3 games. 4 for 13 coming into today, but today he's 1 for 3, and he grounded into a double play. That was against the starter, Cameron Seagraves. Cotuit faithful getting loud at Lowell Park. Dressler's pitch is outside and ball 1. Back-to-back base hits with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th inning. Have the tying run on second and the winning run on first. Season on the line. Sam takes just down low, and it's 2-0. Ketts looking for back-to-back wins to close out the summer after a win last night against Hyannis. The loss earlier today against Chatham is the 30th game of the summer, a continuation. But that's all behind you. The 2-0. Sam takes a strike, 93 on the gun, top of the zone. It's 2-1.
I'm sure this is obvious, but if there's a walk-off, I'll grab him first and then Coop.
1 out in the bottom of the 7th inning. Christensen homered to straightaway center in yesterday's game. 2 balls a strike. Down by the back foot. Did not go, and it's 3-1. Season hangs in the balance at Lowell Park. Justin Dressler trying not to walk the bases loaded and walk the tying run and winning run 90 feet closer to the plate. 3 balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. Dressler home. Christensen in the air. Left center field, struck well. Farrell going back. He's looking up. It's off the top of the wall. Landon Beaver being waved around. Here comes Hogan Denny. This ball game is over. Sam Christensen walks it off in the 7th.
My goodness. What a way. Regardless of how this goes, regardless of whether Wareham loses, this is a way you end the season. This is it right here. Game's on the line. How much do you care about this sport? How much do you care about this summer with Cotuit? Christensen goes the other way. He blasts one in the air to left center field. 1 hop off the wall. Beaver's going full sprint. Denny's going full sprint right behind him. Relay into the plate. And the season, last game at home, last home game of the regular season.
Coming
game
after.
40, all down to this. What a way to go out, 4-3 victory.
Unbelievable. A storybook finish, game number 40 on the summer, and the Ketts are able to walk it off. Sam Christensen got a 3-1 heater. He did not miss it. Missed a homer by about 6 inches. What a win for Cotuit, who can smell the postseason. All they need is a Hyannis win tonight. The Wareham Gatemen trying to win and spoil the hopes for the Cats. We're going to take a very, very brief break here on the Cats Digital Network, but when we come back, we're going to talk to Sam Christensen and head coach Rob Cooper.
Boston Hand & Shoulder is the go-to team for Boston's professional athletes, musicians, workers, and families across New England. They are trusted orthopedic specialists for athletes and everyday people. So if an injury is slowing you down, Boston Hand & Shoulder is now on Cape Cod. Call 617-965-HAND for all your hand and upper extremity needs. Boston Hand & Shoulder, proud sponsor of the Kettleers.
Cape and Coast Bank has been supporting Cape Cod families since 1921. Just like the Kettleers, they believe in teamwork, commitment, and community. Whether you're planning your next big move or need smart business advice, Cape and Coast Bank is there to help. Find out more by visiting capeandcoastbank.com or at their nearby location off Falmouth Road in Marston's Mills.
Hey Cats fans, this is Adam McKelvey, left-handed pitcher from Georgia Tech. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
Kettleers victorious, 4-3 the final. A walk-off two-run double by Sam Christensen in the bottom of the 7th inning to keep the playoff hopes alive for the Kettleers. Unbelievable ball game played here at Lowell Park. Down to the last 2 outs for the Cats. Brooke Killgore is alongside tonight's hero.
Thank you guys. With Sam Christensen, the hero of the last game of the regular season. You would hate to think about it, but the Kettleers, the last walk-off came in the playoffs to send them to the semifinals against Bourne. Landon Beaver, who just walked by you, he was a part of that stretch when you hit that walk-off. What was going through your mind there?
You know, I just had a couple at-bats where I just missed balls and I was a little on front, so I was really just trying to go up there and barrel a ball, you know, like try and let it get deep a little bit, and I let it get deep and was able to stay on top of it and get a double, so it was awesome.
You come into this season a little bit of a slow start. You were talking to me about it a little bit pregame, and then you come in and you barrel one, you get things going, you're on the base paths. Just what has been the key to success?
You know, just not getting frustrated with results and, like, really sticking to what I've been taught my whole life, and it's just a slow grind back from a tough injury and just trying to see pitches and put the barrel on the ball.
You mentioned it, the tough injury, the broken leg back in January. That could have sidelined you for the rest of the year. You didn't let it happen. You've been moving in the outfield right to left. You send one almost yard. Just kind of, what does that speak to your resilience?
Yeah, it's been so tough, like, coming back. I really tried to come back and play this year, and just being able to get out here is a blessing. I talked to my coaches the other day, and I just told them, like, I didn't really care how I did. It's just meant a lot to me just to be back on the field again. Like, having to sit through an entire season and watch my guys play was tough. But I know God's got a plan for me, and being able to come out here and just be with these guys has just meant, like, the entire world to me. So I'm truly blessed.
Last question for you. Come in with about 10 games left in the season. The Kettleers have not beat Bourne once this year up until this point. You guys could have folded when they had the 3-0 lead on top of you. Hayes Melville and Luke Smyers come on the mound. How did you guys do your best to back them up that whole game?
I mean, they absolutely dealt today. It was awesome hitting today because we were off the field super fast all the time. So, like, being able to make adjustments throughout the game, like me knowing I was a little on front or on top of balls, and being able to go on the field and come right back in is just so awesome. So you don't sit out there and overthink. You just kind of just get up for your next at-bat and just and do what you're working on.
First walk-off of the 2026 regular season is in part to this guy right here, Sam Christensen. Sam, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Roll Tide.
Back to you guys.
Brooke, thank you very much. Walk-off hero Sam Christensen. What a story he has had to go through.
Do you guys,
the
do you
injuries
guys still want Coop?
that he has
Yes.
dealt with to come back to deliver in just his 11th game of the summer for the Cats.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. I'm still
Ready whenever you
speechless
guys
by
are.
that moment. It's so poetic, and Coach Cooper's down with Brooke Killgore. I'm sure he's as happy as about anybody on this planet.
Hey, we got a quick turnaround down here, guys. Straight out Sam Christensen for head coach Rob Cooper. Coach, you might be punching your ticket to playoffs. We still have to wait until a 7:30 first pitch between Wareham later tonight. But first of all, your first season as a head coach, a lot of positives to speak off. You could have come into this game and folded very quickly, but your guys held strong. What does that say about them?
Well, I mean, first of all, I know Sam had his shirt off. I will not be taking my shirt off. That would be bad for everybody. No, you know what? This community is special. This organization is special. The people are unbelievable. I'm disappointed that we don't have more wins. But for the guys to come out here and fight and compete the way they did, it shows you what this place means to them and how they've adopted them, and to do it on the day that you honor the families that bring them into their homes. And you look at the way that last thing unfolded, you had guys that were here all summer led that charge, right? And that's just what's so cool, and really cool to be a part of it.
You talk about it, 2,000 fans over is what our estimate was, supporting you in your last game of the regular season. And we talk a little bit, you haven't beaten Bourne once this season up until this point. Sam Christensen steps into the box with 2 runners aboard. Did you know that was his right off the bat?
When he hit it, I thought he got in the gap, but shoot, there's been a lot of balls hit this summer where, you think it's going to get down or get in the gap, and guys make an unbelievable play. And but I thought once I saw him kind of the outfielder split and start running towards the fence, it was just a matter of whether Hogan could get around in time, and he did. But Sam's been putting good at bats together. Got here right after their World Series run, and is really starting to swing the bat well, and it's a credit to him.
We talk a little bit about the offensive side. The defensive side is kind of the subject. Luke Smyers, and you also throw out Hayes Melville. They're phenomenal. Throw over 11 punchies on the day. Going into that stretch, what was the game plan for them?
Yeah, I mean, Luke Smyers is a guy that the way he pitched, I could see him getting drafted really high next year. I mean, he got better and better as the summer went. Hayes, you look at the first outing here this summer, it didn't go well for him, and he just kept competing and showing up. He's got an unbelievable attitude, and he pitched his tail off to get a win there. But then you also look at J.J. Moran with an unbelievable diving play, and Plattner caught really, really well. And so just a good win to fight for our kids.
Coach, playoffs are in loom. They're in grass. We're all turning on our TVs later tonight. What's kind of the message that you want to give to the community, but then also the players who don't know what the future looks like right now?
Yeah, look, we weren't able to finish it off so that we didn't have to worry about the game tonight. But we still have a chance. Obviously we're all Hyannis fans tonight, and we'll be rooting for them to win that game. But I want to play more baseball because this community deserves more baseball, and don't want it to end.
Game 40 of the regular season ends in walk-off thrilling fashion against the Bourne Braves. That's been our time with head coach Rob Cooper. Throw it back up to you guys.
Incredible stuff. Coming down to the final day of the regular season. Kets need to win. They do, a walk-off winner in the 40th game of the summer, but they're not out of the woods just yet. As we'll take a look at the standings here, things still need to go the Cats' way if they want to make the postseason.
Yeah, so currently that means following the win, Cotuit is tied up in points with Wareham. They have the advantage considering they won the season series. They won 3-2 out of 5 games this summer. So if things were to stay like they are right now, then Cotuit would make it in, but Wareham has the chance to add some more points tonight. They will play later today at 7 p.m. versus Hyannis. 7 p.m. They're warming up right now. They're getting ready to go. Put on your Harbor Hawks shirt and hat tonight. It's a Patriot Cup rivalry between the Cats and Harbor Hawks. Might be a first-round matchup coming up, but they need to take care of business. Can't be a tie, can't be a win. Need a loss tonight for the Gatemen, and then the Cats will get the 4th spot.
this could still, be it for the Kets. 40 games, 20 here at home. An incredible, incredible summer spent on the Cape. Again, just to recap this game a little bit once more. 3 1/3 from Luke Smyers. He started it, gave up all 3 runs, but was really good. Struck out 7. Hayes Melville gets the win. 3 2/3 innings in relief. Punched out 4. Justin Dressler gets the walk. He was going for the save in the bottom of the 7th inning. Unable to get it done. We started things at 4:32, wrapped them up at 6:32 total time of game, 2 hours in the 7 innings that we played. We're going to welcome you back into the press box here just to say thank you. It's been an incredible 2026 summer for myself, Carson Mercier, Liam Ervin, Brooke Killgore. Guys, Brooke, I know that you were here for a year longer than us, but this place has been really special to both of us, and I'm sure to you as well.
It's given us so much as a community, and not only that, but we get to work in a high-quality broadcast booth like this. Arguably one of the best on Cape. We get to see guys go through a career. We saw pitchers like Luke McGrath drafted, and we got to watch him pitch moments before, and then you get special moments like that. You lose to Chatham earlier today, and then you walk off one of the better teams in the West Division. You get to watch it right in front of you. And Carson, you got to have that call, and that's so special to know that we all get to work in tandem together. At the interview, Liam gets to help out and get the best middle innings where the Cats score some runs, and we share a lot of memories. So we've had some ups and downs, and the season is always going to be different than the last, but I'm grateful that I got to share it with you guys.
Yeah, I'll try to be brief, considering we've been here for about 12 hours today already, working on since 9 a.m. But I think I was struggling to understand kind of the importance of the summer. It's been up and down for the Cats all year long, but I think it's moments like that that are what makes this place so special. It's the purest form of baseball by far and away that I've ever seen in my life. And up and down throughout the summer, look, quite frankly, the Cats have had their worst year in almost history, right? 12-25-2. But I think it's the people, it's the stories, it's the community around. We talked about it earlier. Tyler Bellin, bullpen catcher, getting called up, having the chance to play for his childhood team. Ryan Buckler in the bullpen, who is literally 10 minutes away from here and grew up as shagging fly balls and foul balls in this stadium. So I think that's really special. I think I also have to, first and foremost, the most important credit the people right next to us, because, again, Game 40, it's gone by so quick, but you realize right here, right now, how important those people are next to us, our producers, Adriana Leone, Emily Suki. We'll go through the whole list. Mac Fisher, Jaden Driscoll, Joe Pratt, everyone right there. I mean, it's incredible, the stuff that this team does right here, ourselves included, themselves included. And it's the reason why when you turn on a broadcast, it just looks normal. It looks like a professional broadcast every single day. And those are the people why. These are the moments why. And this is the place where magic happens.
Also, thanks to General Manager Bruce Murphy for everything he's done to help out with the broadcast, with the field. A lot of stuff went wrong this summer that Bruce had to deal with. Did a fantastic job. Roy Reese, PA announcer, has given us a lot of help. Walt Perkins as well. Big thank yous in order for them. Anyone else that has tuned in at any point this summer? And what a summer it was.
We also, you have to talk about the people that got us to this point. Scott Hill, Leah Ridpath, Joe Pratt, all those people that took a chance on us three and allowed us to rise to this point. President Fran Mycock, Leah Ridpath, Scott Hill, you can see them on the list there. They've been everything to us. They've been so generous. They turned everything around to make this broadcast booth work for 3 people. It's the first year we've done a 3-man, and hopefully we've made them proud at this regard too.
Yeah, big thank yous to Scott Hill and Leah Ridpath for giving us this opportunity. Remember interviewing with them back in September and how nervous I was for that. Couldn't be more grateful, couldn't be happier for this experience. This was quite literally the summer of a lifetime, and hey, hopefully it's not over.
Hopefully not. We'll have to see how it goes, but there's been a lot of people who have made this experience great, and hopefully we'll see you guys on Tuesday, and it's not the end of it.
Tune in to Cape League TV. Get a Hyannis win, hopefully tonight. First pitch there at 7 o'clock, just about 10 minutes. For this ball game, a walk-off winner for the Cats in Game 40 of the regular season. 4-3 the final for Brooke Killgore, for Liam Ervin, I'm Carson Mercier saying so long here on Cape League TV.